Hey YouTube, it's your girl Chic from Chic Speaks. Class is in session. Come on in here. Come on in here. Hey Mike. Mike says I'm getting ready to go live on my channel, but wanted to stop by and say good luck on your stream. I love seeing more Black folks getting into content creation. Thank you, Mike. Good luck tonight. Good luck tonight. If you're still on, once I end this, I may make my way over there, but good luck. And I thank you for all the support you've shown me since I've been on here, or since you've discovered my channel. How about that? So thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on in here. Come on in here. We have a lot to talk about, y'all. Child. It's so much. It's so much. So I'm gonna try to keep my thoughts together so we can have some type of formation tonight. So come on in here. I'm gonna give you a minute to come on in here. Please hit the like button as you come on in here. Child, I do not want to be begging for likes. I don't want to be the Rose. Yo, Rose was snapping on them rosebuds today, or whoever was watching her content, about hitting the like button. Child, whether it's Rose, Chic, Mike, hitting that like button is a whole entire thing for content creators. So please come on in and hit the like button. Please, please, please. Welcome, welcome. We are on subscriber only mode tonight. We may change that, but we'll see how it goes, because y'all, it get crazy in this chat. So I want to prioritize comments and reading them to my subscribers. So if you got a comment and you trying to say a thing or two or three or four, listen, you're gonna have to be subscribed, even if it's for 5 minutes, to just speak your piece. But you will need to be subscribed in order for you to participate in the chat tonight. Y'all know how we do over here. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Welcome, welcome. Yvonne McGowan, hello. She says, hello, everyone. Thank you, moderator. Thank you, thank you. If you don't mind, please watch my likes. Make sure they, listen, child, make sure they just make damn sense. Just make sure they make sense based on the number of people who will be tuning in. Last night, we had a record high of like around 186 people who were tuned in at one time in our chat. Listen, that's a lot of people. So I want to make sure we account for everybody in class. We want everybody accounted for in class. So let me know you are in the building. Hey, Karen Jones. Karen say happy Friday, y'all. This is our favorite Karen. Welcome, Karen. Karen Jones says happy Friday. Kim says happy Friday. Happy Friday, child. Sunday said hello, Chic and chat. Hey, Sunday. Y'all won't listen, child. Y'all like, damn it, we finna be on time today. We are on time. I'm here. I'm here. I see y'all coming in. A little puppy look and said Rose was calling her subscribers haters. She kept saying, hit the like button, hater. Listen, I don't want to channel the Rose energy. Hit the like button. Y'all just mad because I'm cute. Y'all mad because I look better than y'all. Okay, never mind this raggedy weave. I know I need to do something with it. I know I need to do something with it, but don't focus on that. I took a shower tonight. I know y'all be questioning whether or not we hit any damn water, but I hit some water, and this is why my hair is looking like this. So she was trying to show proof that she is out here hitting water because she had some damn wave situation going on in that Amazon hair. So listen, come on in. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Hit the like button. Maddie says hello, Chic. Hey, Maddie. Hello. Yvonne McGowan says come in and hit the like button, please. Please, please. Ashley J. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, she says, hey, Chic been waiting patiently, was watching old age episodes and shedding tears. These people singing get me every time. Welcome, welcome. May said, hey, Chic in chat. Karen says she touched on many subjects this morning to talk about. Yes, child, I caught it. I saw it after. I don't know if you, any of you all who I was in my morning impromptu walking chat. So y'all know, child, I be getting my little fitness in. So I was like, I feel like getting a walk in. So let me just kind of walk in chat. Let me tap in with the Ab Chasers plus our honor students and just have a conversation while I walk it out, get my exercise in. So after I concluded that live, I had a seat, turned on the damn laptop, and sure, she was on the YouTube. So I'm like, what the hell is she talking about? What is she talking about? And is that a bed she sit on, child? Is that a bed? So maybe she went live to advertise, y'all. She got her a whole mattress. She said that air mattress is a thing of the past. They got them a real mattress. Now she said, don't focus. Oh, we ain't got no damn sheets. Stay focused. Don't focus that we ain't got no sheets. And don't focus on this damn hair that's all over the damn place. And by the way, anybody in the chat, anybody in the who watching can do hair, she started soliciting for people to be able to come and do her hair, child. She was like, I need somebody to come do my hair because this wig situation, child, is lifting and it's not working for me. She said, it ain't working for me. I need somebody, a rosebud from around the world. I will fly you in to come tackle this head. This is what she said. Y'all, Karen, you're right. It was a lot going on in that live. So we're going to try to get our bearing and figure out what the hell we going to start tonight because it was a damn lot. And it didn't have nothing to do with the babysitter / nanny. It had nothing to do with her. This was all Rose and her shenanigans. Chick Life said, hey, she can chat. Hey, girl, hey. VP said, hey, classmates, hey. Jean, come on out. Jean, listen, we all look welcome. It's gonna be a lot of confusion tonight as we try to understand what the hell going on. Ashley says, oh yes, I'm starting my workouts with you on the weekends now. Get it, Ashley J, get it, girl. Jean said, hey, chat. Jean said, did the worker look in the fridge? I don't know. I don't know, but that's a good question. These are a lot of questions. I seen a video right before I was going to rest before doing this live. I seen a video where she was live and something about the CPS. I said, child, I can't, Rose, you got too much damn going on. You got too much going on. I told y'all, as long as the Rose is on Beyonce's internet, there is going to be something to talk about. I promise you, I will get sick of talking about Rose before I run out of things to talk about. That's just the way it is. Like, listen, she's just the gift that keeps on giving. That is just the Rose. She's the gift that keeps on giving. Yvonne McGowan saying, get the likes up. Come on, y'all. It's 52 people in the building. I welcome each and every one of y'all. What the likes looking like, y'all? What are the likes looking like? Okay, it looked like we got, I know we ain't got 5 likes. We got 5 likes to 52 people. Y'all don't have me be acting like the Rose in here because the Rose show said y'all asses hating on me. Y'all hating on me. I know half of y'all don't even like me. I know y'all don't like me. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Y'all, let me see. Okay, y'all, we about to start auctioning. We up to 21. Let me see what number I want to get to before we get started. Let me see. We got 51 people here. We will get started when we hit at least 40. Give me 40 likes and we will get started and get into the first damn video I want to talk about. I don't even know what all she gonna get into that, but I seen a little tiny bit of it. But Rose was like, listen, y'all needs to understand us. We going through it. Y'all know he white, I'm black, and we got these kids. I need for y'all to have some understanding of what we be going through. So listen, the kids look like they was bored as hell. Like, what the hell you got us up to tonight? Where the nanny at, hell? When's she coming back? That's how the kids was looking like, what this some bull? I don't know, like I said, she trying to flex because they got them a new bed because everybody was on that bed with no sheets. She like, we finna show off. Y'all know how it be when you got something new and you look for any opportunity to show somebody whatever the hell new thing you got. Maybe that video was about the bed. It didn't have ish to do with what the hell she was saying because everybody was sitting on that damn bed with no covers on it. She's like, listen, first things first, that's where the Amazon list come in. If y'all want me to have some sheets, hit that link for the Amazon list. Child, I found the Amazon list. We're going to go through the Amazon list. Low key, I still have not gotten to the bottom of the damn Amazon list. Y'all know how something load and that button to say hit for more. Y'all, I hit that more button 3 times and still didn't touch the bottom. Where is the bottom? I have not seen the bottom yet. It's a lot of damn stuff on that Amazon list. So she like, if y'all want me to have some sheets, hit this link. Hit this link if y'all want me to have some sheets. What my likes looking like? We got 26 likes, Y'all, we'll get it popping at 40. Give me 40 likes and we would get started. Class will get started with our field trip over to the Millers in the beautiful state of Hawaii. Hawaii. Yvonne said, likes not matching, Chic. Child, listen. We just gonna sit and chill. We gonna sit and chill until the likes make sense. It gotta make sense around here. Y'all know how we do. We don't do nothing that don't make sense. If it don't make sense, y'all, we don't even do it. That goes straight to that other school. Everything makes sense over here, so it has to make sense. May said it's showing 21. We got 61. Listen, more and more people coming in. I'm just saying, give me the 40. We'll keep it moving. Come on in, say hello. Classes in session. I'm taking attendance as we speak. A little puppy said, Rose saying I was born a winner, born a leader. Leader whom? She sounded unhinged. The real little puppy said, the hell you say? You show talking a lot of ish. Stop lying. Little puppy, are you tired of her lying? You like, stop damn lying. Hell. Oh my God. Listen. Violet said, hey, chat and chic. Hey, Violet. Jen said, hot mess, to say the least. To say the least, child. Ashley say, Rose. Let me see what Ashley say. Ashley said, Rose is doing a lot of projecting. She is who she talks about. That's exactly how I felt this morning. She says she calls it how she sees it, but when others call her on her BS, she gets mad and confrontational. Exactly. She on her live this morning on the deck while them damn kids was starving when she kept telling them I'm about to cook breakfast and didn't cook a damn thing. All she did, y'all, was hit the preheat 350 button and took her ass outside to run her mouth. I said, damn, ain't the kids hungry? They already thought they was going to swim with the dolphins today before you hear with, no, y'all asses going to school. And she out running her mouth and forgot all about the kids. I said, ooh, this is in true Rose form. Lord, the struggle in that house. May Mosley said, Rose is in the live today saying black women are depressed, miserable from the trash gutter, monkeys on sewing. Y'all, she was going in and she said they depressed, they fat, they ugly, they ain't got no man. I said, well, I guess she ain't talking about Chic Speaks because I didn't fit into none of them damn categories because I'm married. I've been married almost as long as her goddamn ass been living, child. So I've been married longer than she's been able to vote. So I know the hell she wasn't talking to me. She's talking about the people who hide behind the cameras that don't show what the hell they look like. She damn sure wasn't talking to me because I'm in front of y'all every day. Y'all see the top part of my body in the evening. And if you want to see the full view, you can hit that link, that live button, hit that button in the AM and see what I'm really working with. So I knew she wasn't damn talking to me. And then the ugly, y'all know I knew she wasn't damn talking to me with the ugly part. So I said, well, damn, who the hell she talking about? Because all I know is who she not talking about. So y'all, who the hell is she talking about? Because I didn't check none of them damn boxes. I can be called a lot of goddamn things, but one thing I know I can't be called is fat, bald-headed, and ugly. It's a beautiful feeling, y'all. Divine said she went to her subscribers by the Amazon list, but showed a bank statement of $9,000. Make it make sense. So the people who ain't got the $9,000, you want them to head on over to Amazon. It doesn't make sense, y'all. It doesn't. It's just so much. It's so many layers. Y'all, my likes is at 33. Get me to 40. And listen, it's going to be on and popping. It's on and popping. Get me to 40. Get me to 40. We have 34. We almost there. We are almost there. Tasha said, greetings, everyone. Hey, Tasha Story, greetings. Sunday Max said, hit the like button. I don't like being in time out. Listen, Sunday Max said, hit the damn button. Don't be slow. Do not be slow. Y'all know the routine. This is like damn roll call. Teacher call your name. Stop damn talking. Throw your hands up and then go and carry back with your conversation with your neighbor. But acknowledge when I'm trying to keep some order around here. Order, order, order. Don't be a hater. In the words of Rose, don't be a hater, y'all. Don't be a hater. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. And I know y'all subscribers because that's the only damn way you can put a comment in. You can't, but you listen tonight. We're not commenting unless you participate, unless you are a subscriber. That's how we got it. We may switch it later as the show progresses. We'll see how I feel. But right now, y'all, child, we subscriber mode only for our comments. The little puppy said Rose called CPS on herself. What is the nuts that's going on with her? Not on herself. Oh my God. VP said I fussed her out after she downgraded black women. Oh, she was definitely going in on the black women today. It was like she started talking about the shenanigans she pulled when she cussed Brett out, and then she segued into, I know I did the most. I'm sorry, white man, but black women, y'all need to do better. She didn't even say we. She said y'all need to do better. I said the audacity. That's when you know her ass crazy. She say so much stuff. Hey, honey, hey. It's like, girl, you just talked about the ish that you do that none of the people you talking to do. Who else story are we talking about on the internet that got on the internet and cussed their husband smooth the hell out? Just your ass, Rose. You the only one did it, but you got the nerve to be acting like you sitting all high above the rest, and you trying to tell us how we need to move because it's an embarrassment. If you don't sit your ass down and go in there and try to play around with them pots and pans to feed them kids, because we already know their asses was late to school. I don't care what nobody say. I know them kids was late. I know them kids was late because she was doing entirely too much knowing she had some place to be. When is it ever that serious to put that over you getting your kids, you handling your business? Handle your business first, then you jump on Beyonce's internet. The internet is going to be there. It's going to be there. Your kids are on a schedule, but clearly you're showing they're not. She ain't even trying to operate on a schedule even for school. She hollering at them, go take a bath, go do this. Why didn't they do this last night? Why didn't they do that? Most parents bathe their children the night before. Ain't nobody trying to damn play around with trying to put some kids in a bathtub in the damn wee hours in the morning. No, that's how you know she ain't used to dealing with bath time, because out of all the time we've seen her content, never we talk about it. Have we heard her talk about baths, her washing her ass, the kids? But today's things was y'all wash your ass, go in there and wash it. So like I said, she be listening. So she low-key knows what to say. Like, okay, they say I ain't got no furniture. Let me tell them about my damn fold-out card table that's coming. They say we don't bathe. Okay, let me just be yelling at them to go tell them to take a bath. They might be like, what the hell you talking about in a state of confusion? But she gonna have to kind of train them before the live go, y'all, I'm about to say, go take a bath. Okay, what I mean is, go do this. Go, oh, okay, that's what you want us to do. And it's very sad. It is very sad. But you know, when you're not used to doing certain things, you're not conditioned to it, then shit, you're gonna goddamn be confused for a minute. May says Rose was only talking about herself, crusty, broke, miserable, depressed, and lonely. Yeah, she was going in on the black women, and it seemed like it was people in her comments that did not appreciate it. I peeped what she was doing, but I don't comment on Rose stuff. I look, but I don't comment it just because I know I cover her, and I don't just want any distractions or nothing like that on that level in the chat. So I kind of just, watch and I bring my opinions over here to my channel. That's how I do it. So child, we got to 40 likes. I know it's damn 80 of y'all in here, but that's okay. Do me a solid, hit the like button. Maddie says Rose's dress got leaked. She's probably going to move again before she gets expedited back to Arizona. Child, we going to see, and it's going to cost money to be breaking the lease. So we'll see how that go, because you ain't just breaking a lease. You got to, what they say, pay like you weigh. Rainey said Rose was talking about herself. Hey, chic, everyone. She was indeed. And she was going in hard on herself because she lost her. She went in this morning. She went in on that damn deck. She went in. So today, what I want to do, let me share my screen. I want to review this video right here, as she's going to talk about y'all child, they on the new bed. Now this her in the husband bed, the blended family, interracial marriage, all that. So I listened to like a little bit of it, maybe like the first 4.5 minutes of it, just to see what the hell she damn talk about, to see if it's something that I want to cover over here with y'all. So I feel like, yes, it's worthy to, to get into. So, and it's just like 30 minutes. So we should be able to, get through it. And we'll try to get through it at least within the first hour of this live. And maybe we can make our way to when she went off today. I think it was still up, her rant this morning on her balcony as she talked about the sisterhood. She's like, F all y'all, F all y'all. So she went in, y'all. She lost her damn cool. But I'm like, damn it, wait a minute. we're going to put a pin on that over there, and we're going to address all this over here. And then Nanny, listen, Nanny, I ain't forgot about you. We still over here keeping you lifted up in prayer. I don't mean to say damn in prayer. We still keeping you lifted up in prayer. Keep your head up, sis. But we got some business to handle. So first we finna talk about Rose and what the hell she talking about with her struggles in a situation. So as you come on in, please like, share, and subscribe. And we're about to get into this video titled The Truth About Struggling of Being a Blended and Interracial Marriage. We're going to review this video. It's 35 minutes. Child, let's get it. Fair use.
Hey kings, queens, and beautiful beings, welcome back to our channel. It is Queen of Kings back with another video. I'm Rose and this is my husband Brett. In case you're new here,
nobody's new.
We have 4 boys, River, Ray Scott, Raiden, and Roz. And we are a blended and interracial family of 6. So today we're going to be talking about.
I had to count 6 of this.
Did you really not know that? There's 5 and a half.
I'm just kidding. 4 kids in this. I always say 4 because 4 kids.
Yeah. We're a family of 6. And so today we're going to be talking about, I guess, our experiences. I was going to say, the hardships and challenges of being a blended and interracial family. And yeah, I guess that's what I can call it because that's what we're going to be touching on. Does anyone want to go first or am I going to start it off?
I like hearing your voice. Why don't you go first?
My new voice?
I like hearing your voice.
Okay, so.
Keep it flowing, get the mood going.
So, I guess I'll start, you guys. So for me, being the mother, I guess, and the wife, for me, being in of course, I'm going to start with being in an interracial relationship. I think this is more so, okay, guys, and we have not talked about this at all whatsoever before the video. So this is our first time hearing each other's thoughts on this. So I think, I told you to think about things, but I didn't even think about things.
Oh, really?
No. I was cleaning up and preparing for the night to settle down, y'all. But
we not gonna do this with y'all tonight. We not gonna do that. I'm trying to keep some order. I'm trying to keep some order in this classroom. I'm not. D talking about who put some dirty ass on new bed, child. Oh, you sound real black in that moment with that statement. Get your ass off my bed. Go take a bath like you yelling at your kids. Get off my damn bed. Oh my God. Ashley said Brett's expression looked like nothing but rolling tumbleweeds in his head. You know, I think Brett really, y'all, be showing up trying to do the best he can. It is not giving a whole lot, but I do feel like Brett does the best that he can. He gives all that he can give. This is what he can give. It is what it damn is. Hell, it is what it is. Brett, don't be coming over here having no high expectations of me. Don't do it because you gon' get your feelings hurt. You gon' get your feelings hurt by having these damn high expectations over here. Rose is the one who run ish. I just know how to follow instructions. That is what Brett gives. I just know how to follow instructions. I am not a leader. I am a follower. Tell me what to do. Tell me how to show up. Just tell me when, where, how. You got people like that. They ain't no leaders at heart. They're like, listen, I know I'm a man, but don't be putting all that stuff you put on a man on me over here. Because you're going to have your feelings hurt. You're going to be disappointed. That is what I get from Brett. So let's get back into the video. Y'all hit the like button as y'all come on in. Welcome.
One thing for sure, more so in the beginning of our relationship, we started dating in 2018. And more so in the beginning. Are you okay?
Enjoying it too much.
You okay? It's that deep. Okay. More so in the beginning of our relationship, there was a lot going on with racial wars and just a lot. And
And
so
all these riots, and then obviously the stuff during 2020, but before that, if everybody remembers, there was a lot.
literally riots and the stuff with the police and everything. And so for me, I think definitely more so in the beginning than now. I felt like he said the like, sorry guys for lack of better words, he said like the basic white people stuff sometimes that really offended me. Like, you definitely did, babe. Like, you know, like soft, not like hardcore, but like soft. Like, well, what was he doing? You know, like, why did they do it? Like, what was he doing? Like, and for me, it's just like, it doesn't matter what he's doing. Nobody should lose their lives to police type of stuff.
Again, they never seem to agree on things. But that's the thing where Rose is saying how she'll point out obvious about stuff that's happening to Black people, and Brett kind of asking questions like trying to probe, well, why? I think about that a lot just when I think about just interracial relationships, or as I thought about just growing up, if I wanted to date someone else that was outside of my race, I would think about being able to connect to them in a way to where they can understand my plight as a Black woman and what it's like to show up in the world as a Black woman, because somebody who's not Black will never be able to really fully understand what we go through. They can do their best to show like empathy, but shit, that's about as deep as it get. So as she's saying in her relationship with Brett, things was happening like unfair treatment, racial, stuff that's been happening in the world with police brutality. And she's like, race. I mean, Brett would just be in the damn state of confusion. Like, well, what happened? Well, what did he do to deserve that? Maybe what did he do that? I'm sure they wouldn't have done that for no reason. And Rose is like, that's the thing with what a non-Black person often do. They're looking for there to be reason, because in their world, typically for something to happen to them, there is just cause. But for Black people, that's not always the case. It's not always a just cause. So he's trying to wrap his mind around, well, what they did, because ain't no way somebody would have done that for nothing. And that's how they'll play. It's the delusion that like they play crazy. And so I see what Rose is saying, but my damn thing, if I gotta be that way with somebody and they mind don't connect, they can't see shit, I'm not even finna be with you like that. What the fuck we got to talk about? And I said that, I might have said, I don't know if it was in my head, child, or in my live this morning. Rose and Brett to me don't give to me that when the camera isn't going, that there's a lot of substance within the relationship, as in how they communicate and talk to each other. Neither one of them come off as no damn deep thinkers. They ain't deep. They're not deep. They real surface. They're real surface. So as she's talking about conversations that they were having and they're not agreeing, how many conversations you think they're having if you're dealing with two people who don't agree on anything? He don't understand what the hell she talking about, because she's saying you were doing this, that, and the third, and he's shaking his head. And in this moment, I agree. I believe her that he was doing that, because it happens a lot. It happens a lot where a white person, whether it's a man or woman, they're looking for some reason to justify why something happened to a Black person, because it ain't an option for shit to just have happened because they was walking while Black. Their mind, they cannot comprehend that. They can't comprehend that because they're never caught up in situations walking while white. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. So I can tell already they don't communicate off camera like that. He goes in his corner, she's in her corner. So how do you even make a situation, a relationship work when you can't even, y'all thought process is just so far away? Y'all know being equally yoked, one accord, like that's a real thing. That is not what we see with them. That's not what we see with them. And just already within the first 3 minutes of their conversation, I can see, yep, they ass ain't talking about nothing, because Brett over here acting damn delusional, like he don't know what she talking about. And then Rose over here trying to goddamn play games with him and to play tit for tat. And if it ain't working, Rose should have been gone a long time ago, early on in the relationship, when she seen this was how he thought and he didn't relate to her as a Black woman. That should have been her cue to say, nah, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work, because Ish happened, and the last thing I want is my partner to act crazy and try to play me crazy, because you already got to deal with the world trying to play you crazy. The last thing you want is the person you laid up beside you trying to play you crazy. Can y'all imagine being in a relationship with somebody and you can't even come home to talk to them about the effed up stuff that took place with you today at work? They like, baby, maybe you're over exaggerating. He couldn't have just separated you because of your skin color. Like, child. Or, your man coming home talking about how he was treated at work. Like, you want to be able to relate and to be able to have this dialogue with your partner. And as we see just in these 3 minutes, Rose and Brett can't have dialogue about life. They can't talk about life. They're so on opposite ends. They meet up in the bedroom or whatever the hell they get down at, and then they go their separate ways. How does that sustain? That damn sure don't sustain for a lifetime. They're not equally yoked. They're not. And I speak this way because I've been married. October be 20 years. So I know what it looks like to be one and to be equally yoked and to be able to have healthy dialogue with your partner. That is who you're talking to. That's who, when you come home from a rough day at work and when they effed with you, when somebody pissed you off and you know they was dead wrong, you are coming home talking to your partner about stuff like that. And that person typically is one to be like, damn, that's effed up. The hell you say. They can relate, not play confusion. Well, what did you do, babe? You must have did something. Like, what? You get cussed, child. Brady stay getting cussed out. You get cussed out for that, because it's like, what the hell you mean? Why I got to explain myself to you? You should already know that shit, what he's saying, don't make sense. So why am I have to now come home, just like I had to tell him or her at work? Now I got to come home and try to break it down and get you to understand my side. No. We not going to be together if we got to do all that. Rose stuck with him because even though she knew it wasn't right because of all of this, he was white. So his skin color made her overlook all of that. And here we are today. Rose went back to 2018 talking about when we got together, this is how it was. How the F did we get here to 2024 if you saying this is how it was? A person like that with their mindset, it don't change. Clearly he ain't changed, because right now he's shaking his head talking about, nah, it didn't happen like that. You lying. So y'all know ain't nothing changed. Rose settled for him because he was a man who was willing to just be with her, be some type of help with her boys, be somebody that she felt like she can get back at Adonis at. Oh, Adonis, you moved on. You got you a light bright. Okay, I'm finna go lighter than what you got. I'm finna give me a whole white man bet. Adonis probably didn't even like white people. He probably low-key used to say stuff about white people. So to put it into him, she went and got a white man. Rose is that type. She petty like that. She is so petty like that. She probably got with him on purpose because Adonis maybe have a history or it had some type of encounter or experiences with the white man. So she said, I'm about to go sleep with the enemy. This, you guys, you got to pay attention to what she says as we're talking. That's why I paused it, because I want you guys to think about this. Think about this. As we continue on with this interview and see where we are today, think about what she's saying, how the relationship started. It was on some damn bull. It was never genuine. It was never Rose. It was just about a come up. So we're going to get back to the video, but I wanted to point that out because it just was so obvious to me. Y'all, I tell y'all, I talk this it be so obvious to me. That's why I bring it to you all to try to point it out, just in case it's not obvious to some of you. This shit, the way my brain works, it just jumps out. Y'all, I told you I was a natural psychiatrist. I was a natural counselor before I even got my education in it, because my brain can just break ish down like that. It's what I consider my gift. It's my protector. So it allows for me to be protected against people who try to come at me with some BS. I see it a mile away. I see you. You're not going to pull a fast one over me. So you all, this is what's playing out. Rose knew this ish wasn't right. She knew he wasn't the one, but he was white. So she tried to make it right. Let's get back to the video. Welcome, everyone. It's 116 of you in the building. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you subscribe, you'll go ahead and be able to participate in the chat. We got a lot of comments. I'm going to try to get through these comments, but we want to try to get through this video and just, drop your comments with whatever you see going on here.
Unless they're trying to stab.
Yeah, but like I think you were like, that's more on like the you gotta comply and kind of like excuse.
Man, you're confused. I've never been that way. Not even I was a very rebellious teenager. I've never been do what you're told at all. I'm a libertarian. I don't believe in rules and over regulating. So
I do remember we had a couple like disagreements in that time with like the George Floyd and everything.
I was 100% on the George Floyd thing.
So no, I know that you were with it. No, I'm not having a memory issue.
This must have been a different case.
I know that you were with it, but you were just like softly. For me as a black woman, it was softly, like not hard. There are some people that's hard, like, well, he should comply, but you were kind of soft, like, like questioning, just your questions and some little stuff that you would say would be like.
Not unless you were on edge and ready to get offended, because I was always on the proper side of.
Yeah, but you don't remember around that time we had disagreements about. Yeah.
Because not every case is always like perfect.
Right.
But there's obvious. I'm never going to take a side off the bat based off of something like that. But I do not believe in over complying and just follow the rules or whatever. It is their job to approach you properly. It's not your job to not have issues with them trying to enforce their will. So.
Yeah, but we did have disagreements during that time for sure. For me, that is my personal experience. Some minor things, they weren't hardcore obviously, but some minor things and just behaviors towards that whole situation that just.
And even though, as she say, they weren't major things, they were minor. Really, it's major. And the reason why I say it's major, because this tells me that from a mental standpoint, they're not in the same place with how they view the world. How it's almost like somebody saying America ain't racist and somebody saying, yes, it is. And then y'all trying to make a whole relationship work, raise kids. That's so extreme with your thought process. So Brett is over here trusting like, oh, the police gonna do right. They're gonna do what they supposed to do. And if something went left, then well, what did he do? That's extreme. That lets you know that this is somebody who feels like, okay, if a black person is having something done to them, they must have damn did something. They did something, Rose. I mean, I'm not just finna go it because they're black. Like this shouldn't have even been a thing. This should not even have been a thing with them being so different in thoughts when it came to just basic societal things. So if they so far gone just with societal things, where the hell are they linking up to be uniform when it comes to just their relationship in the house, raising the children? These people are just on two opposite, and it's making sense now as to why we see what we see. They are not talking anymore. Rose said, yeah, we don't really have the reason why they just don't talk anymore. Rose they learned back then, oh, we're not going to see things the same way. So we are just not going to talk. We just going to turn this camera on, talk about what's going on with our family. But that's it, because they both learned early on. Look at Brett's face. He's looking like they both learned early on that we don't think alike. We come from two different worlds. So with that being said, we're just not going to talk. We just go make babies, do this content, and that's it. That's all you got. It ain't no conversations going on here. And that's just how they've gotten this far, just by doing that. So remember, we talked about Rose being addicted to the internet. Let's take it a step further with our thought process. If Rose has a man she cannot talk to, who else is she talking to? She don't have friends. She ain't got friends. She said that early on her live that we may be able to get to today. I don't have friends. All I got is my husband and my kids. So if Rose don't have her husband to talk about whatever may be going on with her or bothering her, she's going to the internet. You all are becoming her friends. The Rosebuds is becoming her friends. So that's why she's addicted to the internet. She's like, I'm addicted to the internet. I'm addicted to you, Rosebud, because to her, it's like those are her make-believe friends. Those are people who are going to listen to her. Those are people who are going to agree with her because she's on the internet or they think she's pretty. Brett ain't over really doing stuff. He'll agree with her to an extent when it comes to on the camera and getting his money, but outside of that, he ain't damn agreeing. He not agreeing with her, so she's not talking to him. Think about it. Why are you're not going to talk to somebody who you see that your thought process is different? That doesn't make sense. You talk to people who think similar, who makes damn sense. You're not talking to an idiot. You're not doing that. So Rose made a decision a long time ago. We can't talk. So that's where the internet came into play. I got to get on the internet. And I got to talk to the people on the internet because I can't talk to Brett. I can't talk to Brett. Brett lives, remember, Brett came off a farm. Brett was removed from a lot of stuff. Like, he don't come from no city life. He was just on the farm. Who knows how many kids went to the school he went to. And Rose said it's like less than what, 1% of Black people live in Iowa. So Brett is so removed from just being around other types of people as far as the way he grew up, but probably until he graduated high school. So that was the bulk of his life, the half of his life. He's used to just being around his own kind to where he didn't know what it was like to play in the sandbox with other people. So this stuff that Rose talking, he don't know what the hell she talking about because he ain't never experienced having to jail and see different things and stuff that wasn't unfair happen to people that didn't look like him because he grew up with only people who looked like him. This relationship should not have been a thing. This should not have been a thing, you guys. It shouldn't have. It shouldn't have been a thing. And they forced it to be a thing, so it's a damn train wreck. Let's get back to the video.
This didn't sit completely well with me because he obviously did not have or don't have the experiences as a Black person that we have, so couldn't completely understand things. And I do remember it's been many years, so maybe he doesn't. It didn't affect him as deeply for him to remember, but yeah, just around that time, that's just how I felt. My take on that situation. My sons have dealt with quote way too many times for their ages. I don't know if it's the states that we live. We definitely lived in more racist states. Bruh. We definitely did live in more racist states of the 50 states like Iowa, Arizona, and so our sons have had to deal with being called racial slurs more than they ever should have at their ages. And I feel like in that situation, like maybe if I was with a Black man, for sure he would have been able to relate more, to get more like as soon as I hear it, the second I hear it, I'm like, principal, what's up? And Brett was a little more like quiet. I don't know if it's because he was uncomfortable in those situations, and I was, because they still go on. Yeah. They still go on, actually. But I don't know if it's because they're uncomfortable or what, but in those situations, I feel like a Black man would be like, where's the father? Like, let me talk to dad. Like, but he's just more, really, he actually gets kind of quiet in those situations.
As I do if I'm getting mad too. I like to analyze things. If I'm analyzing something, I talk over the information. Just because I'm not Black doesn't mean I don't understand what it's like for someone to be bullied on for that reason.
Yeah. Another one for me, well, actually 2 more for me, I'm gonna be honest. But 2 more for me. One is another interracial aspect of it. Him not fully or me not feeling like you fully understand the aspect of having to do your research as a Black person when moving or going or even just traveling to another state. As far as like, like he wanted me to move to Iowa, and I'm looking up like the percentage of Black people, and it's less than 1% and stuff like that, and him not understanding why as a Black person you have to, especially with children, you have to think about these things, because he has the privilege of not having to think about that at all. Like even when going to different countries or thinking about going to different countries, states, that's something that we definitely have to.
As Shake said, her body language not matching what Rose is saying. She's saying it's not a major problem, but her body language is saying it's major. It's like Rose is trying to convince herself. And as I talk about a lot on this channel, Rose is the type of person, and she's done it. I feel like she's done it since childhood. She tries to psych herself out to convince herself that what her reality is, that it's not that. So it's just like, well, if I tell myself it's not this way, then it's not going to be this way. But that ain't how life works. Whether you tell yourself or not, it is what it is. Rose knew back in 2000, what she said, she got that white man 2018. She knew early on that their thought process was different. She knew it even after having the first child. Rose has just been trying to force something to work. So what helps with making it work is that they disconnect, and she just connects to the internet. She gets her solace through the internet. She just doesn't get it through her husband. So that's just how she, when she wants someone to listen to her, to try to relate to her, whatever, she just goes to the internet, because it clearly ain't coming from Brett, because he's sitting there like, F what you saying. I mean, you was saying all that, but I didn't think it was that serious. Like, okay, like, he doesn't understand racism for the reasons I said. He lived in Iowa. He didn't even grow up around Black people to be seeing racist activity tours, because they weren't around. Who the hell signed up to live in Iowa? I'm sure more Black people today live there than when he was being raised. And that's still not a big percentage. So he don't know what the heck she's talking about, because he only grew up seeing people that look like him. So guess what? Everybody kind of was on equal playing fields. Nobody was getting mistreated because of their race, because everybody looked the same. So as she's talking, he can't relate. He cannot relate. That's how far removed from society that he was, that he can't even relate or even act like he damn understand. He don't even understand what the hell she talking about. Rose knew that. She still knows that. But because he's a white man, she just tries to make it work. And yes, she looks like it does bother her, but she tries to make it work. I wonder what the hell prompted her to even do this video, because to me, it's not a good look. It just goes to show that really this is just a facade, and it's all for business and money and clicks and views, because you with a man who damn near don't even think racism exists, like who thinks like, Rose, you're just exaggerating. That's just your anxiety kicking in. You're with somebody who's going to gaslight you. So I don't think this video is a good look so far. I don't know if she get into some other things that maybe she put it out there because this was her way of how she was about to advertise the Amazon gift list. I don't know. But right now, I'm not seeing yet as to what made sense for her to do this video. Let's get back to it.
Think about and do our research on as being people of color.
I feel like if you internet search that too, that's like Googling what's wrong with you, though, too. Like sometimes you do have to experience it. There's going to be terrible places, I'm sure. Like, oh, no, I have an issue right here. What's wrong? What's it called? Net Smart? Anyway, when Googling what's wrong with you and finding the answers, I feel like you're going to get the worst information on what that is.
Yeah, but I Google it. Most Black people of color, they look into it differently. Like they look into other people's experience, not just Google. Like YouTube, so you can be aware of like the racism in that place or the culture. You guys, River is no, honestly.
Restless. What's your other
What you do on this game? What you do on this game?
Okay, so yeah, but that one, as you can see, is something that he definitely cannot relate to, because he doesn't understand. But I know the Black people that are watching this are like, yeah, we do that for sure. Right. We do have to do that.
The regular internet, where might be a problem in general. Like
yeah, but I don't just Google like, is this state racist? I Google like, a vlog to Japan or a vlog to Iowa, and also like a thorough investigation to know what we're, what we can expect and what kind of energy we can expect to face as Black people going to that place. The last one I want to touch on is being a blended family. I have kids by someone biologically that is not like the easiest person to deal with at all whatsoever, despite my husband and I's effort. It's always met with extreme hostility. So in those situations where, he's yelling and cursing and, being belligerent and you can hear it, you've heard it, and Brett is like non-confrontational. So he's actually said stuff like, baby mama drama. I didn't get here for baby mama drama. So that is definitely something that is difficult when being in a blended family is dealing with the other party.
And then
You mentioned two of my examples too. You just turned on. For three things, I went with an easy one because I had to pick three, but a little more fun learning all these hairstyles that everybody has. You can't just take scissors in a straight line and do everybody's hair. So Rose has a different hairstyle, and these boys all have different hairstyles. So getting their hairs, how to deal with them, and obviously, I always make the joke that it's not one of my specialties. But we got 4 very different hairstyles. Well, you and
different
Ross
hair types.
Yeah, obviously different styles, but
Yeah.
different hair types. What to do with them, how to treat them, what not to do with them.
My hair is not like Roz's
You're close.
at all. No.
It's closer.
Roz's is very different.
It's closer to it.
Yeah, my hair is not like Roz's at all. Like you can't. It's very tough.
So we did like do the kids' hair video and stuff, but it would have been a lot easier if it was just a buzz cut or
Yeah.
some of the haircuts.
Caucasian hair.
Cutting lettuce, is that what they say?
Yeah.
Basically, my second thing with it being a blended family is having another family that's kind of involved with your family, having to deal with the stresses and dramas that they bring into it.
Oh, so why were you mad at that when you literally put that too? It makes sense that you
Because
put that.
that causes stress. Having another family involved with not really decision making, but just in general, that creates stress in your family to where you can't just.
They don't deal with decision making 0%.
Yeah, that's
but
consistent necessarily. So having another family in your family basically causes stress.
it's just fair at all when you really would just like for them to just. It would be much easier if it was just us and no other
Like a
parties
standard
involved.
family.
Yeah.
So when you come in and obviously when you come into a blended relationship where someone already has kids and you come in and stepdad, you don't start day one, I'm stepdad. So a year, maybe 2 years later, they start becoming.
Going back to, as I talk about the different mindsets that Rose and Brett has just when it comes to just things that goes on in society. Right now, they're talking about how it would have been much different, probably easier, say they hooked up and there wasn't children involved. Because Rose had 2 children, 2 Black boys, that to me should have been more reason for her to really take seriously that she was dealing with a white man who viewed the world differently than her to that extreme, because he, with him being so removed from just Black people, he didn't grow up around Black people, and she didn't care about that. Because to me, all of this makes a difference as she talks about the boys and their experiences at school and they're called a name, and Brett just like crickets, like he ain't got nothing to say. Whereas if her children's father, if Adonis was there, y'all know Adonis would have listen, being straight up, y'all know that Black man would have been up there in them white people face, like, what's going on? What we doing? Brett don't have the energy because he's like, okay, well, what's the problem? Okay, I don't see anything that's, she again, this shouldn't have been a thing. Rose has forced this to be a thing for her own selfish reasons, but it definitely wasn't beneficial for her Black sons. Hell, it ain't even beneficial for her. Look how she looking. Again, why are they even doing this video? Because to me, it's not a good look. Who knows how long it's going to be up, but to me, it's not a good look. To me, this is saying she did not choose right when she chose to be with him as her husband, starting with him being removed from society and what the hell is going on. He's clueless. He is clueless for whatever reason, whether we want to blame it on he came from Iowa, whatever the reason is. I wouldn't have given a damn. I would have said, no, we ain't gonna be able to work. We don't even see like the world the same. It's too extreme. You're not gonna agree with your partner on everything, but god damn it, you need to at least agree and be able to agree if racism is still alive and strong or not. Like you something that you shouldn't be so far apart from one another with your thought process. They're so far apart. And it lets me know this is a couple that does not communicate when the camera is off. They don't talk. They don't talk. They're just in two different places. They can't relate to one another. In this video, as I say, I talk about Rose and her shortcomings, but I will speak on the things that I do see that she's got a point in to where I feel like it makes sense. I'm following you, sis. I'm following you. And as she's talking about the concerns that she and Brett had early on their marriage. And y'all, the only reason why it's not really even a concern today is because they don't talk about it. Is clearly as he's sitting there talking, he still thinks the way he thinks and she thinks the way she thinks. It's just not an issue anymore because they don't talk about it. Just because you don't talk about something, you choose not to address something, it doesn't mean that the issue has gone away. It don't mean that. And that's for anyone who's listening. Just because you're choosing to not talk about it, it don't mean a thing isn't a thing. You are just choosing to not deal with it or talk about it. And that's how they're navigating through their relationship for the sake of quote unquote keeping the peace. Well, let's just not talk about it. How about let's just not talk about anything unless it's about work. I mean, YouTube creation and having to make a decision pertaining to the kids. But as far as just talking and talking about our experiences and what's going on, what's making us feel uncomfortable, yeah, we're just not going to talk about that. I don't know how the hell that works in a marriage because a lot of people, their partner, that's like they're close, they're confident, like a best friend. That's the way it's supposed to be in a marriage. That's partnership. And you do not see that playing out with them. They're distant. You can see what they say. Pay attention to just body language. Brett sitting up there looking uncomfortable. Clearly, it wasn't his idea, but she like, MF, get over here in the front of this camera because you notice how we make our money. And he's just showing up like usual, doing what he got to do. Again, there was no reasons for the babies to have to be there, but this is Rose doing. Why? I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. Maybe it's just a play to get people to sympathize with her as to, okay, y'all hard on me, but I need for y'all to understand that it's a struggle for me to be in this type of relationship. So y'all give me grace. That's the only thing that I could come up with as to why they may be even doing this video. Bonnie said, I like Brett. Brett comes off to me as a likable kind of guy, but Brett doesn't come off to me as an assertive guy. Someone to assert themselves, to step up. Rose is constantly giving these examples of how he don't. When stuff go down with the kids, she, the woman, got to go up and lay down the law. It ain't him. It ain't him. There's no reason why if a man is in the house and something's going on with the family, why that man isn't stepping up and in the forefront. Wifey can be there as a support, but that man needs to be the voice when issues ain't going right, when somebody doing wrong by anybody in the family. That's that man's job. But Rose, she feels like she got the job to come up with the ideas to make money. She got to be the one to where when stuff go down with the kids, she got to go up there and talk to the people. Like she's like, damn it, I'm doing it all. I'm the one who has to do it all. And Brett has gotten comfortable with her being in that position, and she's allowed for him to be in that position for the past 6 years, which is why he said since he's been in his 30s, he basically ain't had no drive. What for? Like I said earlier, he had no reason to have drive because he got his black queen who's doing all this stuff. Where's the motivation for him to feel like he needs to step in and protect her, do whatever? He like, Rose got it. She good. She good. And how many times we hear black women say, yes, we strong, but goddamn, we don't like wearing the strong black woman hat. Like we don't always want to have to be so strong. Sometimes we want to sit in our femininity too. That is a real thing. If this white man came along and see this strong black woman and he's just letting her carry on to continue to be the strong black woman, while he sit up as a kept white man. Ain't no way he would have his energy with Becky because Becky will require for him to show up for their family. It would be a requirement for her. It's not a requirement for Rose. Francis says he liked all the gymnastics. That listen, clearly it wasn't a conversation he liked. Clearly he's not gonna say she had me at her brains. She was beauty and brains. That's something Brett ain't saying. I assure y'all that's not what he's saying about her. Gad says she's always showing that dried up. Listen, we gonna see that as we got a while. We might see it through the rest of 2024, especially if she don't have that surgery because she can't nurse if she don't have that surgery. But it clearly it ain't going away. This is what's to expect when you start out alive with Rose. Kane Corso said, glad, so sad, Gad, so sad they have no one, no attention, no toys, no video games, no yard. Yeah, they don't have anything. Rainey said River is fighting to get that dried up powdered milk out that. Oh my God! Listen, the baby working hard. He flip flop and moves and everything. He patting on it. He squeezing it. You know how you get your pillow before you go to bed? You throw it up in the air. You beat it real good before you lay down. That's what the baby give me as I see him nursing. He trying to he trying to squeeze what they say, squeezing something out of a turnip. That baby be working. Baby River be working, y'all. Laura says, I think Brett is attracted to Rose, not a fetish, but finds her attractive. I think he finds her attractive. I do, but at the same time, I think that he likes how she looks out for him. She takes care of him. She make him appear that he's doing more and better than what he is. And I think she strokes his ego. Because she cussed him out that one time. But for the most part, we see her stroking his ego. And a man likes that. And he knows that he ain't all that she be saying he's cracked up to be. But he likes that she speaks highly of him. Because he's talked about how Rose always says, things about me. And even though I did this and that and third, he likes that she will fake the funk for him. Because child Becky wouldn't be damn doing that. She just would have divorced his ass a long time ago and had him on child support. Y'all know Becky don't play. Ashley J says, I once talked to a white guy when I was around 19, 20, and I was asking him questions. And once I knew he only dated black women because his parents were against it, I moved along. Yes, you have to just pay attention to certain things. That's why it's important to have conversations. Don't let it be about the physical. Y'all better talk to these people. Y'all better talk to these people, because if you talk to someone long enough, you'll get an idea about where they coming from, what's their intent. You got to talk to it. And as they're talking, don't dismiss these things that they're saying. If they say something to catch you off guard, ask questions, probe. But what do you mean by that? Why did you say that? When they say it, even take and have a conversation with somebody you're close with. Hey, I was talking to this person. They said this comment and it kind of stuck out to me. What are your thoughts about this? See what they say, because they may have the same thought as you. So therefore, you weren't reaching. You better phone a friend. You ain't got to go through all this by yourself. That's why, ladies, if you got a daddy, uncle, a brother, somebody that you can confide in, that you trust, talk to them about these men, because they will let you know. They will let you know. And sometimes people just get caught up in just wanting what they want, just wanting to have somebody. They just overlook all the bright red flags because they want what they want. You fast forward and they're in an entire situation with kids involved. And y'all know anytime you bring children into it, it takes it to a whole nother level. As they were just saying, with them having children, it made things that much more challenging versus if it was just them, with them having such different cultural background. Yeah, so I definitely get it. Jayla said children shouldn't be around adult conversations. I agree. But Rose, as she talked about earlier, she don't keep anything from her kids. She talked to her children about everything. Bonnie child, cry me a river. Gad said, this is how I looked the boys when I was forced to go to church. I was like, where the kids' toys? They ain't got no toys. They when the nanny come, when Akimi come, I think that's her name. When Akimi come back and she pull out her art supply bag, that's when the hell they gonna have them toys or whatever they had to play with. Otherwise, there is nothing. That's why and she got the wish list. Actually, so far as I was looking on the wish list, I'm trying to think. I think I seen some toys, but it was only toys for the babies. It didn't look like it was anything old for the bigger kids to use. So we're gonna get into that Amazon list, y'all. Y'all don't let me forget about the Amazon gift list. Sherry Reese says Rose's son is gonna be just like her behind. My opinion is why the kids in the room. Also today at Rose, so many dirty clothes on the floor in the closet. I'm just saying, damn shame. it's a lot. It's a lot going on, and we try to address as much as we can because Rose gives a lot. And there's so many lessons that can be learned from watching her content. That's why I stopped the video and I just started talking about certain things because there's a lot of lessons to be learned here, and you can learn what the hell not to do. Chick Life says, seems like she's always saying things to get the Brett lovers to turn on him. Why would she tell people he wasn't on board during the George Floyd times? That cancels him immediately. That's the thing. It's just like as I've been trying to figure out why is she doing this video. But Rose don't do anything without some type of reason. There is a reason behind why she's doing it. The best I can come up with is sympathy to get people to focus just on the challenges of just an interracial relationship. So basically, when I'm getting this Rose, like, y'all, we got challenges because we're in this type of relationship. So all these other things that you guys are pointing out, that's an issue. We can't even focus on that because we struggling because we're in an interracial marriage. So it's almost like her trying to kind of bring the conversation and the attention to the fact that they're in an interracial relationship. So therefore people won't focus on all the other ish that's obviously effed up. She like, listen, don't look at that over there. I know that's messy, that's dirty, but I want y'all to focus that it's hard being with a white man. It's hard. He don't understand racism. It's hard. And that's what she's trying to do. Ashley Jayla said they are in the mainland. Kane Corso said, y'all, there has to be very little to nothing in there. Why she letting him just suck? If y'all don't get it, y'all say y'all distracted. Y'all said I hear you, but I don't hear you. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. What is the baby trying to get? Because it don't look like there's a dang thing in there. I don't know, but listen, the baby's trying to find something because if he don't try to get something out of there, what is the alternative? He ain't got no snacks. We'll see if there's some snacks on the Amazon gift list. We're going to get into that. But listen, he like, I got to find something here because I don't have an option. I see my brothers and them ain't got nothing. So I know I ain't going to have nothing because I ain't got no teeth. So I got to try to make it do what it do on one of these on these titties. Like I got to find me something. So the baby just doing the best he can like we do over here. We are all doing the best we can when it comes to the Rose. Let's get back to the video, fair use.
So you go from kind of just watching and raising them and helping to actually raising them at a certain point. So when you actually have to switch over to like, okay, I'm raising them. It's been a couple of years. The mother has been making all the decisions, obviously, and making all the adjustments, and you've been stepping back on any sort of punishment once you're fully committed in the family, and obviously you're not going anywhere. You're in this role. Then you actually step in and you do what you're supposed to do, whether it be, any sort of leading or punishing, or getting involved, discipline, I should say, or getting involved and making decisions. But with that couple of years that have gone by to where your wife or your partner has been making all the decisions already, it's hard to switch.
A difficult adjustment.
Yeah, it's hard to switch that because it's very, obviously that she's going to make decisions based off of, at the time, her kids. Having other people involved, again, they're going to have their dynamics, and you spend a couple of years doing that, and again, you switch to like, okay, this is my thing now. Then you got to switch it up to where it's a little more, this is next. So they'd be causing stress, causing issues within your family's peace and growth. And that's one of the major issues with having a blended family. My third thing, and I wrote my stuff down, but basically watching Roz lose his innocence and naivete through the ignorance of other kids or people who call him certain names. People who call him.
That's a good way to say that. Losing, because that can affect a kid for sure.
So I'm going to read it as I got it because I lose my train. But watching Roz lose his innocence and naive nature from the ignorance of other kids or people who call him racial remarks during arguments or bullying. Hoping we don't have to go through that again 3 more times with the other kids because we did a little bit with Raymond. And hopefully Roz took the blunt of that because he has matured. He's our most mature boy. And it sucks because he was very naive to that
The racial,
issue.
yeah.
He didn't know that that was a problem.
And
Obviously,
especially because
with me
he's
being
the
in-
closest to
right,
you.
obviously with me being in his life and then seeing him be like, why is this a problem? Why would they say this?
Mhm.
Why do people think this way and whatnot?
Mm.
And on those lines, I don't want to tangent. Like people think it's this channel kind of grew because people were dumbfounded by the idea of me and Rose liking each other. And then Rose recently did an interview and someone said that it has to be a fetish of mine for me to like Rose.
Yes.
Why does it have to be? Why does it have to be a fetish? She's a human, right? She's not like an animal or something weird. Like I don't understand that idea of that. Is it a fetish?
Yeah. So can I
it's-
piggyback
Like
off
we're
of that?
not. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Like we're not both people.
Yeah.
So to me, that's kind of weird to think like the only reason he would like her is because it's a fetish, or because of he must have be into this, must be into that.
Mhm.
It's a strange way to think because to me she's a woman,
Mhm.
and that kind of piques my interest.
Yeah.
Kind of as a joke, but yeah, obviously she's a woman, and that piqued my interest, and there was no hang-ups there. Otherwise, it's like, oh no, there needs to be a certain shade or whatever.
And I'm beautiful. It's like just as so when that woman that interviewed me said that, it kind of shows her projection and people that think that way.
Yeah.
It shows that
Do
they
you
think
see
that we are
yourself
beneath.
as lesser?
Yeah.
That's gonna-
Yes, to instantly think that my husband is only with me or only likes me because it's a fetish to him, that says that you think that white men cannot find black women attractive. And that's really interesting. And so that brings me to another point of it definitely a huge thing, difficult for me in an interracial relationship is people always looking at me as beneath my husband.
Yeah.
Like instantly, without knowing me, without knowing my intellect, without knowing anything about me, I'm instantly with him for money or for something. I certainly just can't be with him because I love him. I'm definitely beneath him. I've heard that he can do better than me. I've heard many women tell him, leave her, she's using you. So it definitely is very hard on my mind and hard on my brain. The thought of knowing that everyone thinks that I'm beneath my husband simply because I'm a black woman and because he's a white man.
Just because the fact that we're on the internet too, we get a little bit of different shine and shade to it. So a lot of people throw their hang-ups at us. So even though Rose validated one of them through the beginning of her original issue, but people having the hang-ups of whether or not I can raise black boys and versus white boys, whether I can do or know
But the
experiences
confusion-
and
I'm
things
sorry, babe.
that go on.
The confusion with that though is there's so many black boys being raised by no man at all. So then like how do they get upset because a white man is raising a man? You know, a white man raising a man is much better than no man raising
Right.
a
In
boy man.
this case, that would be the thing. Like, it would
Yeah.
just use don't help out.
Yeah.
No father figure.
Yeah, but I don't think that that's a thing. I think that, of course, you cannot relate to some things that they will have to go through as black men. But I think that as far as growing a law-abiding citizen, a respectful man, a morally righteous man, like a husband, like there's things deeper than like, oh, the society is going to look at you this way, so be prepared. I'm a woman, I can tell them that.
Yeah.
Him being called the N-word multiple times has already taught him that. It doesn't take a black man to teach, but as far as overall being a man, your morals, how you handle, your emotional intellect, your emotional intelligence, financial intelligence, financial literacy, these are things that makes a man. So can Brett make him black? No, but Brett can make him a man, just better than maybe some black men can.
Yeah.
So
a lot of people have hang-ups online, basically through he's going to teach certain kids better than the other kids because they're whatever or whatnot. Unfortunately, because Ross has gone through the brunt of it, my reaction is going to be a little stronger for when the other kids have to go through it too. Hopefully they don't.
Brett is next.
Rose just talking. Violet says she lied. So I guess she lied so much. I have a hard time believing the reason CPS visited. I saw the video title that she has, so I have no clue what that was about. Whether some people said she called the CPS herself. I don't know what the deal is about that. It's a lot that's been going on with her in the last 24 hours. Since our last live from yesterday, I came across this one and I'm like, I was just confused by it. So I wanted to review it. Um, to me, it's just like she talking, but it's just like she not really saying nothing. To me, it doesn't make sense. I don't even see the purpose of this doggone video. I really don't. I was trying to get through as much as I could before switching gears, but I may switch over. We may for a minute take a minute and jump over to the Amazon gift list because I do see that in the subject of this video. And I don't know. I'm wondering if she's going to talk about the Amazon gift list in this video. So that's too why I want to keep it going because the link is at the bottom. But I want to hear her reasoning behind why she has the Amazon list. Sherry Reese says Rose's older son is going to be just like his mama. Rose is training him now. Sylvia said, damn it, why are the kids in this? The kids need some kids activity, not grown folks business. I wish that Brett tell her no one wants to see baggy boobs, please. That fake hair is killing me. Listen, Rose said, anybody who can do hair, let me know. I'll fly you out because I need something done to this head. That's what she said this morning. So Rose knows it's a mess and she's soliciting hairstylists. So here, hit her up if you know how to do hair because she's in need. Laura says, Sherry, she invited CPS over to clear things up and she reported no case. Whoo, child, let's get back to this video to see what else she say. Hopefully we can get through it. And she talks about why she got the Amazon list out here on the internet.
Naturally a non-confrontational person. And as a white person, you're very non-confrontational. But as a white person in society, period, a lot of white people don't need to be confrontational because white privilege does indeed exist. And they just live their life, and they don't really have a reason to have to be confrontational. So when he's suddenly having to be confrontational, when he would not have these confrontations in his life, if we did not exist, I think that it's difficult for him to deal with that, and it puts him in an uncomfortable place.
I spent 20-ish years of my life dealing with things without getting emotionally involved. And so when you get angry or emotionally involved, a lot of times and you don't think of it. So my, in a sense, training or just life has involved me to where I work in private figures.
Little Puppy said the way she spoke about her oldest son hair made me cringe. I thought about that too, because she made stress like, y'all, my hair isn't like that. My hair is not that tough. Her words was tough. She didn't say kinky. My hair isn't that coarse. She was like tough. My hair is not that tough, so don't get it twisted. So I don't know if she was trying to allude to Brett was trying to say her hair was like the oldest sons, and she was like, no, you're not gonna do me like that. My hair ain't like that. But Rose has a lot of struggles, and insecurities as it pertains to her looks, her skin color, clearly hair texture. So Rose want to make it known that, listen, I ain't running around with no 4Z C hair, nothing. In Rose's mind, she got 3C hair. She's in the three family. In Rose's mind, I bet you she believes she is in the 3 family. She may let you play with it and try to say and let you say she's 4A, but listen, Rose said this baby that's sitting next to her hair don't look like that. So you tried it. You tried it. So I know what you're saying, little puppy. I caught that too, but I just kept it moving.
Some sort. I don't get emotional and I don't get overly aggressive about issues. I try to figure out what's going on and deal with it. Now, when it gets personal and things like that, yes, I can get a little too much through the point. So
the Black women are the people that talk about white people thinking they're superior, but then a lot of Black women make him superior.
I'm gonna let you know from the inside, we're not.
Yeah. But a lot of Black women.
Rose, you make him superior. That's your whole channel. Your whole content has been about you talking about what he does in comparison to the Black woman. So what the hell are you talking about? Just like today when she was talking about how Black women are toxic, they do this, following her talking about her toxic behavior of cussing her white husband out on the internet a month ago. So what is you saying? Like this same stuff that you talk about that black women do, you do the very same thing on a very high level. So girl, hush.
Talk about like, oh, why would you be with them after his ancestors did this? And then they're like, oh, Brett, you can do better than her. You know, so it's like a lot. It's like, you know, some are here, some are there. And I just catch it all like straight bullets.
Yeah.
Have you seen that though? Yeah.
So with being public, a lot of other people's angst, a lot of other people's hangups, a lot of other people's going through their basically teenage angst at this point to where things are kind of tough, but not really that tough, but you get complain a lot. With your issues because maybe you had a hard time growing up, but now you're doing fine, but then you see other things, so you just throw like the worst opinions of what could possibly be going on or what. I don't know. It's just a lot of other people's hangups involved. Again, this is more because we are public, but this is what private people think as they're walking out. We just get to hear.
Yeah, true. We get to hear it more because
I remember a lot of stuff. Where we at an airport, and then there was a couple that walked by, and was like, they have problems.
Yeah.
And then it used to me growing up, because Rose said I don't know about what's like this. I saw it from the other side of it. You got to see like people with that kind of hang up.
Oh, the racist white
on the other
people.
side, like so why would you're not supposed to mix this way or whatever and stuff like that. You go to school and you hear other people say that.
So you never told me that you actually experienced white people saying that stuff
I grew
growing
up.
up.
I
I would have thought that you would have experienced that where you're from, but you just never ever told me that.
worked in a lot of areas where people share their opinion.
Especially because how you look. They're more comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. That's actually very true.
Yeah.
I worked in certain areas where they didn't allow people to come in, or whatever. It's just
Black people.
Yeah.
You have to specify that.
well, just
That is this.
you gotta see it. It's this shit. But go ahead, go ahead, Ross. This thing, I think was all my questions.
Why do you think you're about to cry?
I just gonna fight again.
What is going on with your voice? Did you lose it from yelling, or do you feel like your throat issues?
And it was something I don't know because I just started feeling really, really weird and
Your
then
head just hurts.
yeah, and my throat started hurting really bad again.
Do you want to talk about this or no? You don't have to at all if you don't want to. We can go lay down and take a nap. Do you feel like doing this part or you want to go take a nap?
I can.
Do you want to or no? You genuinely don't have to. If you don't want to, I can make you some tea, you can go lay down.
Fine.
Huh?
It's fine.
Okay, go ahead.
What about being a biracial family? I think that's what it's called. I don't really have like things to say, but I feel like sometimes like when I was in Arizona and I went to parent pickup, sometimes people didn't really think that he was my dad or they thought like he was a babysitter or something like that, and that made me really, really annoyed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that could be annoying. But you're like, that's my dad. No,
Also,
that's
always
not.
stay cool with it. So you
Yeah.
at least
that's all I really can think of. I mean, yeah, that's all I can really think of if it's not about like what goes on in school. I don't know, I'm fine, but I'm fine with it.
Do you feel Hawaii's been a little well? Do you feel Hawaii's been a little bit better with like some kids having that kind of vibe or ignorance to them versus not in Arizona?
Here they don't really like do it. There's people coming from a lot of different states and they never really seen black people or like from Russia or someone. I had like a problem at the pool and like they was like calling me like, hey, got my chocolate. Can I use it? And can I use the Nerf gun and stuff? But there's not really like problems here at all. It's just because from Russia or like different places,
Those people were in Hawaii and they were from somewhere else.
Yeah, they don't really know like what black people are or what we.
Well, they have a real opinion for sure.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Okay. So you guys,
Did he say they said, hey, chocolate? Ashley J said his hair was very tough. Girl, that is your child. If you would be a mother, wash it, condition, detangling. What about the experience of self-care you're giving your kids struggle experiences? So I agree with a more coarse, kinkier texture hair, you have to moisturize it. And if you don't moisturize it, meaning applying water, some type of cream type product, just water based, shampooing and conditioning, like those are things that's going to soften the hair, make it more pliable, make it to where he wasn't going to be in tears. You're not in tears when someone's combing through it. That's how you manage the kinkier, the more coarse hair type. So it's not that it's bad hair. It's just a different type of textured hair, and it has a different way that you have to care for it. So with anything, the way you would care for his hair is not going to be the same way you would care for Race's hair. You just have to become educated on how to care for a particular hair type, just as Brett talked about with cutting the boys' hairs and things like hair. He had to learn, okay, hair is different. Way you use the clippers, the settings, it's going to be different based on the texture, all of that. So Rose just needs to get it together. She's not driven to want to get it together as it pertains to the older ones, because child, she checked out when it comes to them. She don't care. Long as them golden children are called the white ones, the one by Brett, the golden children, long as they good, long as Race good, she's good. She was talking earlier about his looks and stuff. She's always loving all on him, talking about his looks. And in the comments, they're like, hey, can you love on the two oldest ones? And she kind of got in her feelings that people called her out on that. And then she ended up ending the live. But she was like, I'm not finna just do extra stuff to them on here just because y'all want me to. I show them love in different ways, but we never see you showing them love in those different ways. Like, I get it. Every child, it's going to be a moment, and you're having those times when you're saying sweet nothings to them. I get it. But when the hell do we, when are those moments for the two older boys? We don't ever see those moments. Those moments, why aren't those moments ever on camera? So because they're not on camera, it leads me to believe that they damn don't happen. They don't happen. But yeah, she didn't appreciate people kind of calling her out on that. But I was definitely glad that multiple people was saying it in the comments to where she had to read it out, and she didn't like it. But I was glad that they called her on it.
Ozzy is having a headache. He has no fever, but he's having a headache. So
At school, it was very well, so though this is kind of like
just a little.
yeah.
Rating is that happened.
Yeah.
Okay, it's only 8:00 p.m. Is it even 8:00?
It's 8:01.
Oh, wow, look at my guessing skills. It's exactly 8:01 p.m. But we are tired. So Race at River, all that, because he was going in the beginning of this video because he was sleepy. But thank you for joining us. You like to talk about stuff on the channel with us?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys have been asking us to make a Amazon wish list or get a PO box for Roxy and the boys.
Who been asking for this Amazon list? She said y'all been asking for this Amazon gift list. Who? Y'all drop it in the comment. Who's asking for this list with somebody who got thousands and thousands of dollars in the bank, who has a surgery scheduled for the end of November, who has a yacht birthday party scheduled for the beginning of December? I need to know who is requesting for this Amazon gift list. Who, Rose?
So I finally decided to do that. So if you guys would like to, I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to see some clothes on River, and I told you guys I was living a minimalistic lifestyle and I'm not worried about no clothes. But if you want to see some clothes, you can click that link in the description box below. And a lot of you guys were talking about toys as well. I told you guys the boys like playing with boxes, pots, and pans, and sticks and leaves. But if you guys want to see the insert boards, right? Right, like my stuff.
Any toy honestly breaks because they have
It does.
So we do enjoy just every time you order new piece of furniture comes in.
My mind on right on my door.
Hell, that's all they've been exposed to. So they're going to play with whatever it is that they're given. So hell, if they had some toys, they would play with some toys. And clearly the baby wearing clothes ain't got nothing to do with him not being comfortable in clothes, because she just said, y'all been asking about clothes. So I got this Amazon gift list so y'all can buy him some clothes. So it goes to show the reason why the baby ain't been in clothes is because she was choosing to not buy him clothes. And that's where you come in there at. You buy him clothes. So this whole thing of, oh, he gets hot, this, that, and the third, lies. It just came down to he just didn't have clothes. Babies do grow fast, and Rose was not trying to spend the money to keep replacing and buying clothes for this baby. She was like, well, he can just wear this diaper. But if y'all willing to buy clothes, what y'all buy the clothes, then now y'all see him wearing clothes. So it just goes against what she said, the reason for why he wasn't wearing clothes to begin with. Like I said, if you keep listening to people, if you listen to people talk long enough, they'll tell on themselves. That's what I live by. So let's see what else the hell she's saying.
One time I cut the box up for them swords and guns, and now they do it.
Oh my gosh, they think that is like, a couple people were making fun of them playing with boxes, but they think that is the freaking coolest thing since sliced bread. Like, I've not seen them get that excited about a toy.
All your fans are women. If they were mostly men, they would know a stick is a good stick or a good stone is the coolest thing.
Yeah, but my boys love rocks. They love shells. Yeah, but they love rocks, they love shells. But that cardboard thing that they got into, I think they really enjoyed this so much because they literally like it's creative. They have to use their mind to like make art and turn their art into a toy. You know, boys really it's nice to expand their creativity. But I did put some toys and some clothing and some shoes since y'all don't like our since not everyone likes our sandals. We're sandal people. But I put some shoes in there.
Let me make a spice up. All you broke people.
Wait, I'm not making them buy stuff. I'm saying if they would like to buy some things for the boys, just click on the description below, you guys. And we did decide that we are not getting a couch, you know, because we told you guys we only want to live here for a year.
We didn't come here to fill up their landfill.
We also decided we're also not getting a car because we were going to ship our car here, but it's $2,000 to ship our car here. It's going to be $2,000 to ship our car back home in a year when we want to go home. It's $200 per month in parking. And then the insurance in Hawaii is very, very expensive. So with all that being said, it makes sense just in shipping the car, it's going to be $5,000. And we have to get our window fixed before we can ship it. That's going to be $2,000. That's already $7,000 for 1 year, plus $200 per month for 1 year. That's another $2,000 for the year in parking. Yeah, this is like $10,000 for the car, so we're not doing it. Instead, we were this close to being swayed by you guys' opinions of what we should do, but we decided we're not going to.
Yeah. Our storage unit has at least 10 full extra large, double extra large, triple extra large, the biggest box we haul. Full of clothes.
Full of clothes. Oh my goodness, clothes are such a
2 or 3 full of shoes.
Yeah, full of shoes. Our kids have so many toys at home.
We could start a whole Goodwill with the clothes that we have for the kids and the shoes.
Basketball courts, $2,000 bikes. Multiple beds, multiple sets of beds. Oh, and that's another word. When we went in Arizona, we got an apartment, we furnished it, and now look, our furniture is just sitting. We really would have threw it away, but it's just sitting in our garage right now, like not doing anything with it. So we're not going to do that here again. Like we already bought a bed, we already bought like this necessities to make us comfortable.
It's just these people coming in and filling out the landfills, visiting. You know, we'll probably do it, but still, same type of thing.
Yeah, we bought the things that make us comfortable, and we're not going to live based on you guys' opinion of what we should do and go into debt. Yeah, and make our lives miserable to prove to you that we have happiness, you know.
And here, beanbags, white silk curtains, wood. You know, we already
a couple plants, a couple simple pieces of wood, but also we did put a couple things in our Amazon as far as household items to make the house feel a little bit more homey for us. So if you guys would like to contribute to us getting those things, make sure you click the link below. I'm an Amazon girly. So my other apartment, because it's not a home that I own, I don't like to buy like the most expensive stuff because like the cheap stuff from Amazon, you know, it looks really, really good. So our other apartment, we furnished it with Amazon stuff, but being here in Hawaii, first of all, things take incredibly long to ship, way longer than in the mainland. And second, some things do not ship here at all whatsoever. So like where I used to be able to get couches from Amazon, couches on Amazon don't ship here at all whatsoever.
That's
I already looked it up.
I had to send her. I kept sending her a bed and saying, "Get this bed, get this
Yeah,
bed." This one's only $100. You know, pay for $400. If you're just light, all of a sudden it's kind of available.
Yep. So I looked up couches. If I could have got a $500 couch like I did in the mainland from Amazon, then I would have got a couch. But I'm not doing a $2,000 couch for 12 months of living here and then throw it away. I'm just simply not. So we love our place. We're not stressing, we're not strained, and we're not going to put ourselves into that strain to prove a point to others. And that's a good point too. I really hope that you are not putting yourself in a financial strain in any way, shape, or form to prove a point to others, because I've done it before. Have you ever done it?
No, not since I was.
Oh, I've done it. Yeah, I've done it before, and I'm not doing it. But
that's a new money thing.
Yeah, a new money thing.
It really is, because I had money since I've been having a job since I was 15. I've always had my own money. The last thing I would do is spend my own stuff I don't have.
You'll catch Bill Gates in some New Balances and a pants and a t-shirt from Walmart, and that's how you'll catch up Rose Miller as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, y'all. Mahalo for watching.
Y'all, Rosen came up with a whole new spin on why they ain't got nothing. Because remember before she was working on a brand deal. Now that didn't switch to, oh, well, we're not doing it because we're leaving in a year. So now we've learned that they're not staying there. What the hell you went through all of those hoops just to stay in Hawaii for a year, put yourself in that type of financial strain. So this has me to believe more and more that she's in Hawaii because she's running from something. That's the only thing that makes sense, because ain't no way you doing all of this, put your family through all these changes for damn 12 months. It makes no sense. And she just said, oh yeah, about y'all waiting on the furniture to come. Okay, don't worry about it. We're not going to get furniture now because we leaving in a year. So it don't make sense to buy a couch. So they good with sitting on the floor for now. And about the car, yeah, it's going to be $2,000 to ship here. And we're going to be going home. So what's the point? Okay, 2,000, it's a lot of money, but if you pulling in the money like you say you pulling in and you about to pay 30,000 on your behind to get work done, 2,000 is far less than that. So for the convenience and you being a family and needing to navigate, yes, I would say it would make sense to go ahead and have that vehicle over there. So Rose just coming up with stuff to where to justify why she don't have what she don't have, and it's coming down to her not wanting to put the money on those things because she's prioritized things that has to do with herself to be more important. So as far as the comfort of the family, it's about her. It's about her. It's about the comfort of Rose, and she don't care about the comfort of anybody else in the family, like having some place to sit, a couch. You can get a couch that don't even cost, like, child, stop it, Rose, just stop it. So now she's come up with this idea of, okay, let me create this Amazon list. So since I don't want to buy it, I'll let other people buy it. I'll just let other people buy it. So y'all, we about to hop over. We taking a field trip to Amazon and we finna peep this Amazon gift list. So get ready. Y'all get your cards out, get your credit cards out, your debit card out. Um, so you can get ready to shop because we're going to Amazon. Rose said her kids need ish. The baby need an outfit. It's about to get cold outside and his chest finna be out. So this is where you all come in. Let me go ahead and make sure y'all can see my screen. This is where each of you come in. So we about to get into, let me take myself off the screen. So we getting into this Amazon list. This is the Amazon list, Rose Miller, Hawaii, Queen of Kings wish list. This list is good through March 31st, 2026, because child, after that, they getting the hell on. They're going to be gone. So listen, they need food. They need kitchen items. They need things for the baby, things that make mama comfortable, daddy comfortable. We got some toys on here. We got toys for the little ones. So let's just see if we see anything that makes sense for the older kids, because right now this makes sense for River and Race. Let's see if we find some things that make sense for the two older ones, for like a 7-year-old and a 9-year-old. Let's see, because I'm not seeing it just yet, but we're going to see if we see anything for them. Because so far I'm seeing things that make sense for the little ones and the parent Rose. We got some bikes on here. So we got some big bikes. So for the bigger ones, okay, y'all go ride a damn bike and make sure you put your helmet on. We got some bikes and a helmet. We got some bikes in there. We got some Crocs. We cover your feet, the flip-flops, damn toes gonna get cold. So we finna get some Crocs. We got Crocs on here. They can put them in sports mode if they need to take off running, or if they want to walk and chill, they can take them off the sports mode. You can put some socks on with these bad boys, and you got black. The black is a color that can go with everything. So we got the Crocs, we got the Adidas. Let's see what sizes we got. The Adidas, I don't know if we got everybody's size on here, but these ones look little. These ones look little, so hopefully we got some for everybody, but these ones look little. We got some clothes. We got socks. So this look like some things for the bigger kids. So it seemed like, for the bigger kids so far, I'm seeing clothes, nothing dealing with entertainment other than the bikes, but we got some clothes for the big kids. We got some clothes. It's about to start getting cold. We need to cover the legs. We need some long sleeve shirts. So we got the essentials that you need for your children. We got that. We got shorts. Listen, y'all, if y'all participating, she's asking you guys to help provide all the essentials for children. Now, some of the essentials, all the essentials, from what goes down in the kitchen to what you need to prepare meals for them, to what goes on their backs, to what they need to do for entertainment. That's where you come in. That's where you come in. That's where you come in. A lot of clothes. So they ain't got, listen, Rose said, come on, they need clothes. They need pajamas. They need something to sleep in. Again, this Rose is hitting y'all, making sure that y'all covering everything, not some things for the kids, everything for the kids. Everything. Hey, we got something for baby. This is where this baby River down here. This is baby River. We got some onesies. We got some bottom shot. We don't ever see him in no bottom. So we got a whole outfit on here. We got some full outfits for the baby. We got some full outfits. Looks like some pajamas. Y'all, we're going to hit this more item. I had already hit the more like 3 times at least before I showed you guys this page. So it's a lot of ish on this list. So we're going to see the more items and see what else she got on this list because it's a lot. More items for the baby. She like, y'all want to see him with clothes? This is what we like. This is what I'm choosing to not buy him, but this is what we like. So this is where you come in. Oh, snap, socks. Y'all want to see what the baby look like in some socks? We got all the colors of the rainbow. You get this whole pack right here. They got all these different variations for $12.99. Get the baby some socks. Y'all, everything is covered on here. All the needs. Toys for the baby. Y'all say he needs something to play with so he can get off of my breast. This is where you come in there at. These are the toys that are age appropriate for baby River. Baby River. Y'all saying we need something to sit on? I need to, okay, go ahead and get us, cop this adult bean bag for me and Brett because it's for adults. Get us this bean bag. We got this little kid's chair. So baby Race, this is for some because it looks like it's too dang small for the other kids. So these are some chairs for the little ones. Go ahead, cop that. Y'all see this, see more items? Child, that means we're not done. When you see the see more items, we ain't damn done. So let's hit that button. Let's see what else we got. Okay, we got y'all saying we need a table. Okay, so this coffee table right here, this will be a nice look in the living room. And this plant in this table will be a nice look in the living room. We got some lamps. We need some lighting. Go ahead and cop them lamps. Baby, y'all say the diapers look like they be on the baby too long. Okay, go ahead and cop this 360 count box of diapers. Therefore, the baby can be changed on time. It can be changed on time. So please buy diapers. More things, more items for the baby. We got some rugs for the bathroom. We don't like water all over the place. We got some rugs. Get some rugs. We need some decor. Listen, we try to make things nice for the next now they're going to be there less than a year at this point because the lease is already gone. So we're going to say what, about 10 months. I say they're going to be heading up out of there by the time the end of the school year ends. School normally wraps up between May and June. So once the school year ends, they're going to be trying to raise up out of there. So next summer, Rose and them are going to be in transition back to Arizona. So these are the items that they want. They said, okay, for these next 10 months that we got left on this lease, these are some items that will help to make us comfortable. These are the items down at the bottom that has been purchased. Someone has purchased a little outfit for the baby. This looks like it's for the toddler. So this is going to be for baby River. Someone's purchased looks like a board set, a gift set dealing like with food. Like it looks like kind of like a nice little cheese tray situation, a wooden set. And somebody purchased, it looks like some snails. I don't even know what the hell that is, but it must be something for her. So that's what they bought. So we finally made it to the bottom. So as far as for the big boys, the only thing that we see for them is the bare essentials, which is your clothes. They got a bike and that's it. They got the bike. That's all she has on the list for the bigger kids for some type of pleasure. It's just the bikes. That's it. But we've seen plenty of toys and things like that for the little ones. Child, what did y'all buy? What are y'all checking off on this list? What did you buy on this list? What are you preparing? Talk to me. Let me know. What are you buying on the list? Because she said, the question is, well, what do you need, Rose? Her response is everything, everything. So she threw everything, what they say, throw it all in there, including the kitchen sink. Like she literally threw everything on that list. But at the same time, she's showing pictures of her bank account that shows her having thousands of dollars in her account. Make it make sense. You likely have more money in your account in just one account that you showed us than these people who you're asking to buy you items. You talking about people was asking for this list. You a whole lot. What, we might have had one or two. It wasn't no people coming in droves asking you to create a list for them to buy you stuff. That you lying. That is not true. This is what you came up with as a way to be able to save your coin and your children to get all these things that you said that people are taking notice that they are going without. Stop playing, Rose. Stop playing. What are y'all buying? Let me know. Mark off on the list of what you're buying so nobody won't duplicate. That's how the list works. You check off and do your purchase so it can be removed so nobody won't duplicate. But this is the list. This is the list. What y'all saying in these comments? What my likes looking like while I'm playing with y'all? What are my likes looking like? We got 96 likes. Thank you. Thank you. Have you hit the like button? Please make sure you hit the like button as you come in. Like, share, and subscribe. Child. Toodle said, I'm not buying nothing. Bonnie says she gonna be wishing. Y'all, we got to refer back to the list to see how it's going. Beautiful Soul Girl said, what does she use Dana's money for? Who donates hundreds every week? I suspect it's for the show, and she gives Dana money back. Makes sense to me because ain't no way, y'all. Gad says she's about to escape and run again. She a runner. She a track star. Doja Cat said they also have websites for free stuff. Child. Yolanda says, I'm not buying anything on this list for these thieves. Thieves in the night, child. Taylor says you can sort the list and see only 3 items have been purchased. I finally got to the bottom, Taylor, and seen that. But that bottom, y'all, it took me a minute to get to the bottom because I started looking at that list before I started this live, and I kept hitting load more, load more. I hit that load more button at least 4 times. That's a long list. And most of that stuff, most of the stuff is, as far as with the entertainment type stuff, is for the little ones. For the older kids, she didn't get nothing that would have them to be comfortable. Some things that preteens like. She didn't do nothing like that. They got a bike, but she didn't get add anything on that list that they might like. She focused on the little ones. That's how Rose roll. May says not one single thing. Black meat is broke, dusty, and miserable according to her. So she go figure. I hear that. I'm not mad at you. Monique says Rose will be off to Japan and having nanny breastfeed. Listen, Rose said that's her next stop. Violet said Dana is probably Alan. Y'all, in her live earlier today, she was trying to show a picture of Dana, but she's like, I can't show her face. I just show a picture of her teeth. And she just was gloating over this damn woman who she was calling a white woman, who she say was beautiful. They had nice teeth. Gad says, how them boys gonna make friends? I don't know. Ashley J said Rose and Dana gives to the homeless. Rose said Dana gives to the homeless every week. I'm like, Rose, you are the homeless. She giving to you every day. I did hear her say that, Ashley, but I didn't think about her donations to Rose. Not you are the homeless, in the words of who's that, Maury Hobbit. You are the father. You are the homeless. Oh, Ashley, I cannot with you. Yvonne McGowan says, and don't forget they will leave all those items behind, because again, she's talking about having to pay, go back to Arizona. So all this ish that you're wanting people to buy for the very reason you're saying you're not acquiring them, you are now about to have them and still be stuck with trying to figure out what you're going to do with it when it's time to leave. Make it make sense. Who in the chat will be participating and purchasing Amazon's from the Amazon, purchasing items from the Amazon gift list? Blessed from Texas says all the money between her and Brett plus child support, she need to buy her own. Rose is showing you that she has the money. She has the money. Raining said this e-whore. You called her an e-whore. Right? Raining said this e-whore chose to uproot her life in an instant to live in the most expensive state in America and wants others to pay for it. Excuse me, but big please. I'm still stuck at the e-whore. Oh my God. I can let me just go on the move. Hey, Raining. Bonnie says, I'm broke. I ain't got it. In the words of Tasha K, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. Jen says this is what she should be asking for. This is what she should be asking for her live. What are y'all buying? Instead, she's reading bad comments. Right. Exactly. It's a real sad glass. Exactly. Yvonne. Honey says, so basically she says she want them to have stuff and y'all buy it. Right. In other words, that's what she's saying. Like, I want them to have stuff, but I don't want to buy it. So this is where you come in there. So maybe that's why that was the whole premise of this video, to her lead up to that. So she wanted to start by painting the sad picture of the struggle of them being interracial couple, which ain't got nothing to do with finances, but only for her at the end to lead into, okay, by the way, y'all been asking for this. No, ain't no damn body asked for that. Stop lying, girl. Stop lying. Stop lying. Because you be reading comments over there. And the times I was over there, I ain't seen nobody say it's about no damn Amazon list. You are a whole lie. That's probably something that maybe you and Dana on the phone came up with. And Dana said, create an Amazon list and put it out there. Dana brought up the Amazon list. She is the lone ranger who said any damn thing about an Amazon list. Because it sure to hell wasn't the broke black folks who watch you. Stop damn lying. Peggy says she can purchase her own stuff. No way would I contribute to her greed. I hear you. Kane, Rainin, clap her hand. Listen, Rainin, they was with you on knowing what you had said, girl. Gas says, yep, they'll be leaving all behind after she runs off. Yvonne McGowan, yes, she sure did. Rose showed a bank account that had over $9,000 in it. And she said that was just her account, one of her accounts, not including her husband's account. Because y'all, she said he got a job and he got some money in the bank too. Y'all can buy some things if y'all want to. Nobody can tell you how to spend your money. I just want to show you what this Amazon gift list is, what's on there. So it's up to you, child, what y'all want to do with your money. Jasmine says, I will buy it all. I will buy it all for her. Go on, Jasmine. Deanna says, I'm not a hater at all, and I'm so proud of Rose. However, why does she keep cutting Brett off? At one point, he told her to hold on. She's the exact black woman she discusses. Rose just be rosing. Questions, how much money Rose have in her account? Earlier on her live, she showed her phone, her bank account. It was like over $9,000. And she made a point to say that was just the money. Her words were, that was just my money. So that lets me know the YouTube money probably goes directly into her account. And then Brett has his account where money's, that he makes goes into his account. So Rose by herself is saying she has over $9,000. So that means that these items on this list, Rose is more than capable of buying these items by herself, and between her and Brett together, they can buy these items. It's just, again, a matter of what they choose to do with their money. Brett has already said he's a minimalist. He don't believe in buying extra stuff. So he he ain't trying to buy it. Rose likes nice things. She said it repeatedly. So her talking about, oh, I don't want to do this and that for this reason. Girl, stop lying, because 2 seconds ago, you talked about how you like all these nice things and want these things, and Brett don't want to do it. So now you're changing the narrative to justify why you don't have these things anymore is because you don't want it. No, you don't have these things anymore is because you're choosing to not buy them. It's not that you no longer want them. The funds, things are tight. You're in Hawaii and you're choosing to put that money on other things such as your surgeries. That's the real reason. It's not that suddenly you stop liking nice things. No, you just choosing to put your money, you're just choosing to put your money elsewhere. Your priorities are just in a whole nother place. Monique says she should have had some serious conversations with the white Ken before they got married. Yeah, definitely. She definitely should have damn phoned a friend and not made that decision on her own, because it definitely is giving Rose made that decision all on her own. Honey, no electronics, shake my head. Deanna says Brett can't get a word in. Maybe he's trying to be respectful. Brett is just used to just being cut off. So I think it's just, he's just used to it. Y'all, I told y'all he don't be talking to her. He don't talk to her. When that camera come on, they fake the funk. But when that camera go off, he go his direction and she goes her. They meet up in the middle. When it's time to do after that, they go their separate ways. You can just tell by the energy. Taylor says 3 items bought. Snail juice for her skin. Oh, that's what the hell that was. A show to whatever you say, some type of board saying taller patriarch swimming trunks. Okay, well, it's a lot more to go on that list. Jasmine says, honey, kids don't need electronics. Rainey says, girl, can't. Susan says, more stuff for Brett, the mover to move the next time they up and switch locations, which she's saying is in a year. So we've talked about, will Rose be moving? I had already put out there and said, yes, y'all, Rose is leaving. Rose is leaving. So in this video, she just said, y'all, we gone. We deuces, they gone once that lease is up. They probably gonna leave before that lease is up and move back and just be paying the rent, because they're gonna have to get back home before school starts. So they'll be probably moving maybe during the summertime, because they lease started. When did their lease? I think they moved into this place they just hit a month. So I guess at the end of July they moved. So yeah, they'll be back home before school. So yeah, Rose and them gonna be out of there by like July. They'll be when their lease is up, they'll be gone by July. But I knew they was leaving, so she just confirmed they leaving. That's a lot of nonsense to be putting your family through just for 1 year. Ain't no way. How inconsiderate is that? Janine says, did y'all see reading books or coloring books? No, I ain't seen nothing like that. I sure didn't. Beautiful Soul Girl said 1.6 million subs and only three things. There's a YouTuber who have less subs and their wish list is gone within hours. Wow. Because people like see, like, man, why am I doing that? You got all this money. You got over 1 million subscribers. Like, that's like Tasha K putting a wish list out there. Tasha don't even ask for nothing. Like, listen, it's not considerate to do that to ask people who you know, because you always point out have less than you, and to ask them for things. Like, girl, you talk about the amount of money that you pull in. Your husband makes 6-figure job, but then you're gonna push this wish list. As I like to say, read the room. It doesn't make sense. This lets me know Rose don't have no friends, nobody in her life who got common sense, because people with common sense would point these obvious things out to her. These things that she don't know, they would do her a solid and point them out to her. So that lets me know that Rose don't have nobody. SK said her live today was unkept and crazy. Kids sifting through dirty clothes to wear. Brett still on a mattress on the floor, calling us jealous. No, I'm sitting on my couch in clean clothes and bathed. I hear that, SK. Me and you both, and probably just about everybody in this chat. But listen, Rose gonna try to then spew that hate, and say y'all doing this, and that, while trying to tell us how we need to do better. But though she with the shit, there's nobody right now on this internet to me that moves worse than Rose, like with how she moves with just her tact and just how she even communicates with her husband. So the way she talks down about other women, in particular Black women, it behooves, like, I'm just baffled by it, because girl, you the last person that got any room to be talking ish about somebody. Bonnie says, I like your channel. Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate you. I welcome you. It's 155 of you in the building. I appreciate you and welcome each and every one of you. I welcome you all, and I'm appreciative of you just hitting the like button, share, and subscribe. Y'all don't have to do nothing for me on a money tip. If you want to show me any type of support in a financial way, you can send a super chat. You can send me a cash app, but that's up to you. What I'm not going to be doing is coming out here giving y'all some story on how you all need to support me in a financial way. Listen, like, share, and subscribe. You guys really, liking a video, watching content, that is supporting someone who's a paid content creator in a financial way. So you are helping me in a financial way just by just showing up to this damn live, watching it. So I'm appreciative of that. I don't need any more from you all. I don't need that. So I come from a genuine place where I just appreciate you all just from watching my content. It's the little things for me. It's the little things for me. Kane says Violet right. Janine says, I didn't see any hair products for the older boys. No, like, only thing I seen for the older boys was the bikes. Like, did you even ask them, hey, what are some things that you would like to have? Or maybe let them look on the Amazon and say, hey, what are some items that you'd like to have? Each of you pick, maybe the big boys, pick 5 items that you would like to have, and maybe someone will bless you with it. Y'all, Rose probably got this damn wish list out here for Christmas, so she has something to put under the tree. Watch, I bet Rose probably gonna put this shit. People who send stuff for her kids, watch, Rose probably gonna wrap that ish and put it underneath the tree. Y'all think she gonna put a tree in that apartment for the holidays? Because Rose finna be coming off paying $30,000 on her body, and then it's the holiday time. So Rose is probably setting this up to have items to gift her kids. Y'all, Rose don't do anything without a reason. It just hit me. This is Christmas for the kids. This is what it is. This is Christmas for the kids. This is Christmas for the kids. Honey said the kids do need electronics, and the world is electronic. Hell, leapfrog is electronic. Yes, I mean, we live in today. Everything is digital. It is electronic. So I am not mad about presenting something to your child that is an electronic. It's just facilitating how much time they spend tied to an electronic. So electronics aren't bad. It's like anything can be made bad or good. It's just what you do with it, how you use it. So it's just proper time management. It's just proper time management. Sylvia says, I give $5 for Dollar Tree. Okay, Sylvia. Okay. Beautiful Soul Girl says she needs some darn hair products. She ain't got that on there either. Karen says, I think they wanted to buy the baby a gift. Okay, well, she done created a whole damn list. Yeah. Rose was doing a lot. She was doing a lot. She took somebody saying, oh, I want to buy the baby a gift to, oh, bet you want y'all want an Amazon gift list? Oh, I got something for you. I wonder and count how many items. Does it say how many items? Is there a running number of how many items are on this list? Because it is a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff on this list. So she got 3 items down and a whole lot more to go. So we're going to see just how these people minds work as we see, any change with this list, because somebody like, okay, I'm all for you're somebody and you want to help, you want to donate, but do you put Rose in that category of someone in need when you're saying, hey, I want to donate to? I can see if Rose say, oh, my birthday's coming up, I don't damn know. To me, it doesn't make sense. Rose do got a birthday coming up, and actually one of her sons have a birthday coming up too. His birthday is right around her birthday. It's one of the older boys. Of course, she ain't said nothing about it because she keep talking about herself. But she has a son, I think the oldest one who was talking, his birthday, I think his birthday is December 12th. No, Rose's birthday December 12th. His birthday is sometime around December as well. I think he's also a Sagittarius, so he has a birthday coming up. It'll be interesting to see what she does, how she celebrates him for his birthday, because we all see how Rose treats the kids different. We see it. It is what it is. It is. We ain't delusional over here. Rose be just treating the kids different. VP says she needs to use the child support to buy the bikes. Beautiful says, I removed, she showed her and Brett's savings account. Yes, she did. That's probably the one where she had over $9,000 in it. Peggy said, I believe Rose supplied Dana with a debit card to send her money during her lives. Makes sense to me. I don't put it past her. Taylor said, oh, heck no, I have kids and grandkids I buy for. Rose and Brett need to support themselves and their kids. I agree, Taylor. Beautiful said, I believe she showed her and Brett's savings account. She did. She showed some. She said it was her account, and Brett has his own account, but that account had over $9,000 in it. Sherry said, question, Sheik, how much money Rose have? We saw that, a little over 9,000 she showed in her account. Tootsie said she can get her breast implants. Yeah, Rose got enough money to do the things that she wants to do. So this is Rose money. Rose got enough money to provide all the necessities she needs for her family. What she may not have enough money for is to provide all the necessities for the family plus pay to get her body done. So because she's likely don't have the money for both, which I can believe with everything she got going on, she's choosing to then put the money towards the surgery versus the things that the family need. That's how she's prioritized the things on her need list. And that's what we're over here talking about, because we understand if you don't have money for everything, but it's about priorities, and Rose's priorities are all out of whack. They're all out of whack. Sylvia said, maybe not marrying a broke white man. You said that was for starters. Sylvia said, let's start there. Kane Corso said, Raining, I'll be using that e-whore from now. Listen, don't be playing with Rain and Kane Corso. Lord, I ain't not a damn e-whore. Lord Jesus. I feel like we gonna see that one again. Jen says, no one knows, Sherry, it could be an old screenshot. I mean, I know with her phone, it could be, but Rose is a content creator. Rose, who believes Rose don't have money? Like, Rose is on the internet creating content. She goes live every day, multiple times a day. She gets the views. You see the super chats, so you see money come along. Like, what we can't say is they don't have money. They're living in Hawaii. There is money. We can talk about how she's spending her money, but I don't think that we really can question like Rose having money to buy stuff. Rose is just not handling business. She's just putting her money towards things that many will think that aren't as important as maybe some other things. But she's a content creator. She got 1 million subscribers. Go look at her videos and look at the views, y'all. Those views equate to money. Listen to me. I am a content creator. I am now monetized. I know how this thing works. Rose is getting that money, child. Rose is getting minimum a month on her content 12,000, 15,000 a month minimum. I'm talking about minimum. She's getting that. So that means in 1 month, Rose got enough money to buy all the stuff on that Amazon, that list, this Amazon list. Rose can buy it. Now, would it make sense to buy it all in 1 month? No, I mean, you got other responsibilities, but what I'm saying is that Rose has the money to take care of all of their wants and needs. Aside from, I'm not including surgeries that are thousands of dollars, just their day-to-day and the things that they need and want. The money is coming in. It just comes down to how are they spending the money. We don't know. We know that she's spending it on surgeries. We know that. And we know she ain't spending it on the kids. So Rose is just choosing to put that money in an account to save for things that pertain to her and what she wants. She did say they are also trying to save money to get another property in Arizona. I can believe that. I can believe that they have plans to buy another property in Arizona. I can believe that. It's believable to me. Taylor says things that never happened. Oh my goodness. Peggy said, I agree with you, VP. Jasmine said, honey, my 5-year-old outdid 98% of her peers in the nation in reading and math without electronic, just books. Electronics are not a need, it's not a necessity, but it is something that is a part of just societal norms. So I'm not mad at the use of someone using electronics, and I'm not mad at someone who just don't use electronics. What they say is many ways to skin a cat, child. Is many ways. So yes, you can be a high achiever, you can be a scholar, you can be an honor student and not rely and be dependent on electronics. So it is a thing. It is a thing. Ashley said, at this point, send the kids to live with Dana. I hear what they say. Dana, a white woman with a black man and 5 kids, her own self. But it makes sense to me, Ashley. It makes sense to me. Butterfly said alone. She called it alone. Tudo says, hi, Kane Corso. Mom. Kane Corso said, Jasmine, you can tell she has never sat connected and read to her babies. Yeah, you ain't never heard her talking about no damn story time. And here's another thing with reading, as we talk about as far as with the kids and how they speak and things like that, their vocabulary, all that plays a part with your reading level. Someone mentioned their 5-year-old, how they do very well, academically. I'm sure that that baby is a very good reader. My daughter, she's 14, just a damn scholar in school. Performs well, just like the lady's 5-year-old. So my daughter, she's that type of kid too, a student. And she's an avid reader. So child, she would hit me with all kinds of words. I'd be like, okay, what you saying? What that mean? Because she reads a lot. So because she reads a lot, she has an extensive vocabulary, and she's a top, nation worldwide PSAT child, was like the top damn 11% child, just a super smart brainiac kid, but she likes to read. So reading is definitely a big thing. Reading, if kids can just be exposed to books and enjoy them. Not all kids like books. My daughter, I was an avid reader before I had kids. I used to like to read a lot. I don't do it so much now. Child, I didn't got stuck on electronics. I'm over here with honey. I got the electronics. So I'm not with Jasmine baby in the books no more, because I got stuck on the electronics. But my daughter, she loves to read, but she also has her electronics too. So you can still be a high performer and use electronics, because child, my daughter, like, I don't damn need school. I just learned from the internet, and she's a brainiac kid, but she likes to read. It allows for her to zone out and check out from the other kids. The kids is doing the most. Like, she likes to just get into her books. But because of that, super smart. Vocabulary is just like on 1,000, but she reads. She reads. Reading is fundamental. Y'all remember reading Rainbow? Child, I used to love reading Rainbow. Books are great. So if your kiddos can be exposed to books, that would be a good thing. And no, Rose did not have any books on the Amazon gift list. That's very unfortunate, but it would have been nice to see some educational material, such as, some books and some coloring books, some arts and craft materials. She's seen that the kids was liking the whole arts and crafts with the nanny, so that should have prompted her to add something like that to the wish list. Yep. Made sense to me, but she didn't think about none of that. Monique says, baby trying to pump her breast for some milk. Nothing in there but dust, and I am sick of looking at her pulling that thing out. I think we all are, but child, it comes with the territory when you click on her video. It's a package deal. It is a package deal. Honey said, Jasmine, if it don't apply, let it fly. If it don't apply, let it fly. Jasmine says, again, kids don't need electronics. No, it's not a need, it's just an option. It's not a need. No, it's not a need, but many kids do have them, including mine. Mine are teens, but yeah, it is the reality of today's times where more kids than not have access to electronics. Laura says she used to have more money. Yeah, because in the past she would show multiple accounts when she was in Arizona. But yeah, that money, things are hitting differently now that she's in Hawaii, which we understand, but that's more reason for her to be smarter with her money. Kane said, Monique, nothing in those dusty bags. You say ain't nothing in them things. Jasmine says kids need to know how to write. They do. They need to know how to write. Sylvia says he sound very cheap. Yeah, he said all he needed some damn flip-flops. Did y'all hear the lie when I reviewed it? And he talked about wearing flip-flops and shit. That's all he need. Judo says Rose likes nice things for herself. She does. She does. Sphinx says, I agree. Jasmine Beautiful says, when did $9,000 mean rich? It don't mean rich, but what it does say is that you got money to provide your kids with the basic essentials that come with parenting. That's what that means to me. Meso, welcome. You said, Jasmine, they also don't need a nanny, as we talking about needs. He said, Meso said, she said, they don't need nannies. Bonnie says, they got money. They like living like hillbillies. Listen, if that's how you choose to live, if that's how you choose to live. Violet said, beautiful. Exactly. Yvonne says, yes, Rose showed one of her savings accounts today and it exceeded over $9,000. Yeah. So Rose, they got money. Which means $9,000 mean that they got money for groceries. It means that they got money for a couch, and it means they got money for some clothes to put on the children's back. So $9,000, you ain't rich, but you're able to get the basics. That's what $9,000 says to me. You're able to get the basics. Jen says they have to pay that rent. Those amenities come with money, hence the 2-bedroom. Yeah, I mean, things are tougher there. They're tougher. But she finding a way to go get that surgery. So it ain't too dang tough if she finding a way to get the surgery. Jasmine says, my kids don't have a nanny. Honey says, she lying. That's all she do. It's the lies. Ashley says, had the audacity to compare herself to Bill Gates. She did. She did. Well, remember, Rose 23% white. Bill Gates is 100% white from what I know. Or he looks, he's obviously white from the way he look. I don't know if he got 5% black up in him, because they say let history tell it. We up in everybody. Black is up in everybody. We are the original people. But listen, she got that 23%. So because she got that 23%, that connects her to Bill Gates. Period, y'all. You didn't know? Beautiful said, I got more than that in an account. It's called a savings. I hear you, girl. Toodle said, my children come before me, as it should be. I'm with you on that one. Meso says, I'm saying if Rose has a nanny and no couch for her to sit on is weird. Y'all seen her? Well, I don't know if you was on here, Meso, yesterday when I reviewed the video and she pulled out them damn hard-ass wooden folding chairs for the woman to sit on. Listen, she pulled out some folding chairs and gave a story on what had happened with the ordering of a damn table that ain't there. Peggy says minimalist, another word for being cheap. Peggy said, listen, call it what it is. Hell. Jen said that baby needs a bed. Well, we didn't see that on the wish list, but the baby got this big old huge playpen, whatever that's in the living room. I think earlier on the live, I seen the walker in there. They were like, Rose said, why is that in there? And Breb's like, I don't know. The walker was in the playpen, child. Oh my goodness. Jasmine said, Mesa, oh, Mesa, I agree. Divine says, right before they went to Hawaii, she showed an account with, I swear, about $80,000. I remember seeing her showing multiple accounts before. So Rose definitely had money in Arizona. I remember her showing multiple accounts one morning when she was in her feelings about people being in her comments, just talking about how she don't do nothing and Brett does everything. So she showed multiple banking accounts. So Rose has money coming in, but because they live in Hawaii, so they got to pay for life in Hawaii, plus whatever that they still got going on in Arizona because they plan to go back. That's a lot of money going all these different places every month. So I can see how things can be tight. But again, it's about what you're choosing to put your money on. Clearly, right now is not the season for Rose to be spending $30,000 on plastic surgery. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. Laura says Brett is the middle child. He is used to being ignored. Yeah, a lot of his energy comes from, to me, comes from, gives middle child. So I agree with that. He is a middle child, the middle between an older brother and a younger brother. Ashley said Brett probably be at work messaging women on Facebook, then deleting his messages before he gets home. I said it, as she had said one time, Brett don't read his messages. I said, shit, I bet he do. He probably put them bad boys back on unread. I'm sure there's a way that you can do it to put the messages back on unread, but she think he not in them damn comments. That's what she think. She think that he's slower than really what he is. Now his ass slow, but he ain't that damn slow. What they say, he's still a man. He peeping. He excited about people trying to check for him. It's doing something for his ego. But yeah, she got life twisted if she think that he not seeing those messages. Kane Corso says someone is going to come along, listen to Brett's problems, and be nice and sweet, and that will be it. Yes, I say somebody's coming along, but I still feel like the next person he get with is going back to his own kind. I think Rosen messed it up for the coach. I think he's gonna be like, I can't do this. I don't think that he would be with another black woman. I don't see it. I think he'll go back to his own kind. I think it'll be better for his nerves because Rose then tapped in. I think he's going to think that this is just what black women give. And he's just going to just go back to his people. I think Rose is like a one and done, situation. That's what I think, y'all. That's what I think. I think he's going back. Monique says, why are the kids in there and that bad brat needs to sit down and act like he got some sense? Girl, let me know the day you see that happening because he stayed doing the most. He stays doing the most. Jen says, new video. She says she's saving $30,000 to buy a house in Hawaii. So I seen today she got the 30 and 30. So her plan is to make $30,000 by the time she's 30. So that's where you come in again, because she said, I need $30,000 by 30. And her birthday is December 12th. Her birthday is December 12th. And she said her birthday party that she's having on the yacht is December 7th. So by the December 12th, so we're about to go into September. So we got September, October, November. She got 3 months. 333. She got 3 months to make $30,000. I didn't catch what this $30,000 was supposed to be used for. You're saying to buy a house in Hawaii. Why are we buying a house in Hawaii when you talking about getting the hell on and going back to Arizona? Make sense. Now and then you're going to have to pay monies for the upkeep for the house in Hawaii. Do whatever. Like, it doesn't make sense. But maybe that's her reason for trying to get people to give her money, because she used it as a reason. But she just said they're going back to Arizona. But just so you all know, the new hustle is 30 by 30. So that's why she told the kids they couldn't go to the beach today to go swim with the dolphins, because that was going to cost $2,000. So they had to go to school, because she said she need to save her money and get at least a good $15,000 saved before she start dropping that type of money on the kids. First things first, y'all. First things first. her, whatever pertaining to her comes first. So ain't no money to be going to swim with the dolphins. You just going to school. Now go take a bath and get dressed. That's what she told him. Beautiful said, real minimalist purchase expensive pieces. Amazing minimalist means broke. Wow. Thanks for the clarification. Beautiful. Sphinx says she is probably saving to move, but is it me or did she seem scared to talk at first? You're talking about like the video that we reviewed. Are you saying she kind of seemed scared with that? To me, it's to me, the video we reviewed together, I picked up she was trying to figure out like how to enter into the conversation of race and point out the differences that she and her husband share as it pertains to race, but without creating friction between them in the conversation. She wanted to kind of approach it in a way that didn't cause for, say, Brett to become defensive as she basically air his ass out that y'all listen, he don't think racism real. That's why I was wondering, like, girl, what was the point of this video? Because it's not making neither one of you guys look good. So what are we doing here? Everything isn't meant to be put on the internet. And I don't feel like that had to be put on the internet. But given that she had to end it with making you all aware of the Amazon gift list, listen, she's like, listen, we got to take one for the team, talk about some stuff, paint a grim like picture, and then say, this is where you can come in and put a smile on our face. Gas says, getting the peach vibes. She's going to save $30,000 for a home like she had the money, but wrongly spent money. Yeah. So, yeah, maybe that's what it's about. Buying the house, the money's not going to be there. So it's like, well, let me try to raise this money. So therefore, when I talk about whatever we got, I can say, this is what I bought or whatever. Yeah. So I see the play. I see the play. A little puppy says, beautiful soul girl. I noticed that too. Out of 1 million subscribers and only 3 things purchased. That speaks volumes. Divine Empress says, she said they broke the lease like 8 or 9,000. Yeah, she did talk about they had to break their lease. I think she said, yeah, it was like around $8,000 for them to break their lease. And then I think to moving since they've been in Hawaii, they paid around $10,000. And I guess that was between the first Airbnb and then the place they live in now. You know how you have to pay rent, you got to pay deposit. So that makes sense. Yeah, it's a lot of money, which is the reason why they shouldn't have been doing all that damn moving, because it's expensive. Taylor said, beggar. She's an beggar and an whore. In front of anything pertaining to Rose. I get it. Violet says they don't have the funds to move back, so she's trying to raise money. Y'all peeping game over here today. Peeping game. Laura Jen says she is not buying in Hawaii, but time will tell. Yeah, I don't see her buying in Hawaii. To me, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. The money definitely clearly would go further in Arizona. Janine says she better learn how to use the stove. Turn it on. This morning, all she did was turn the oven on a 350 and went outside and ran her mouth and didn't even go and do nothing with it. So I don't really know what she know how to do with the stove, quite frankly. Monique Banks says, Bet Rose has never nor will ever have the conversation with her black sons about police stopping them. And what does Brett know about it? Nothing. I am sick of both of them. You are right, because when you are a black parent, you have to have those conversations with your black sons. I know my husband, who he's black, I'm black, our son's black. We started having those conversations with our sons as young as her son's age, because it is a real thing. They need to know how to communicate whenever they come into an encounter with an officer. We had to teach them. It's part of the black experience. It's part of you got to do it. So as Rose talked about Brett being this great example for her black sons and how he can show them this, that, and the third, really, can he, Rose? Can he really teach them about what it's like to show up in the world as a black man? Because their experiences as black men is not going to be anything like his experience as a white man. It's not. Clearly, we just saw he doesn't understand. even when she tries to find the best way she can to help him understand. For the past 6 years, she been trying, like, I don't even know. I really feel like she gave up early on when she met him. And then now they still part, with their thought process. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. So now he got black boys, and we're expecting for him to be this everything to these black boys, with teaching them how to assert themselves, how to show up in the world, how to communicate with me. No, he's incapable of doing any of that. Francis says, every time someone goes to Hawaii, they are begging for money. Don't forget about Oprah. Oh my goodness. You said Oprah can't even handle Hawaii. Ed Shake says, I'm here in my country living my best life. Makiba, hey, Makiba says, tell that chick I will buy it all in about 12 months. 12 months. Like, Rose, I got you. 12 months. 12 months. Beautiful said, real minimalist purchase, select expensive pieces. Amazon minimalist means you're broke. Jayla gave me hearts. Thank you, Jayla. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. The Great Lake Effect says, oh my Lord, dear black man, get your sons. I wish you're going to get a Las Vegas extra stripper, square prostitute, and security guard trick race. Lord Jesus, you said a lot. That ain't so. That was a mouthful. Jen said kids should make their own list. Yeah, I don't see why she didn't talk to them about what it was that they wanted. Bless from Texas says, I heard her say on one live that someone bought something on the wish list for themselves. She found out because she got the email about it. Oh my goodness. Now listen, I got this. Let me buy something for my damn self. PP said Brett was working in back of trucks, and someone said they know that is not six figures. Someone asked Rose to explain, and here comes Dana trying to explain. I replied to Dana, that wasn't for you. Dana like, no. VP like, she wasn't talk. They wasn't talking to you. Shut the hell up. Dana stay talking. Rose will be talking, and Rose will acknowledge that before she can address something, Dana's in there addressing it. Dana's in there addressing it. So I agree. I agree. I believe all that happened, VP. I believe it. I am a believer. Taylor says you're giving her ideas. She's going to add a trees decorations to the wish list now. Y'all probably so. I know she be over here watching. I know she be watching. I know she be watching. But this is just how I see it playing out. I'm just shooting off. This is how I see. Me, Molly said, Fee, I saw you in there. Molly said, Fee, I seen you in there showing out. Gas says, oh, chick, you just too real for Rose. The truth hurt her. The truth hurt. Peggy says, I bet the babysitter buys a tree for those kids. Y'all, we gonna see. Rose still gonna be playing around on this internet, so we gonna see. The Great Lake Effect said, this is what happens when you get an ex-stripper, square prostitute, and a security guard trick Las Vegas raising your sons. She said, this is what you get. This is what you get. And Little Puppy says, that she makes sense. Her list probably is Christmas for the kids paid by her subscribers. Yes, because it's like, why now are you asking for all this stuff? You know that the seasons are about to change, so it's not going to be an option for them to walk around half naked. No shirts, but just shorts on. Like you don't really see full outfits. And she's like, okay, let me get this list popping. So as the seasons change, we got some items for the kids. Christmas coming up, we can package and put some of it. Listen, child, Rose is over there strategizing. Remember, she got 30 by 30. That is a slogan, 30 by 30. That might be the title of the next show. I think the next show, I'm gonna review the video where she's talking about that. I'm gonna review it, and I'm probably gonna put in the title 30 by 30. 30 by 30. That is what Rose is saying. 30 by 30. That's the next plug. 30 by 30, y'all. Sylvia says you cannot buy hair products when you do not have any hair. Sylvia, if you don't stop. Listen, she said once she get a good 4 inches, she getting some braids. It's coming in. You know, she got a little afro, but she is looking for hairstylist. She is soliciting hairstylist. She said you can get flued out. She will fly you in to the beautiful state of Hawaii to do her hair. So anybody who's a hairstylist, Rose is looking for someone to do her hair. Now, don't be expecting for a nice amount of change for the service now, because if she over there paying the nanny $35 an hour for all that she got to do with 4 kids and 2 grown people, don't think that you finna be damn making a whole lot with trying to do Rose hair. So you better factor in whether or not it's gonna be worth it with uprooting, leaving where you are to fly over to Hawaii and then play around in her head around them doggone kids running around and her breastfeeding that baby. Y'all, it's gonna be a lot that's coming with that damn Cash App payment for that hairstyle. So make sure it makes sense. It has to make sense. Make it make sense. Meso said the fact that Rose would even put that up shows she works the internet to pay her bills and also bullies them into doing it. Listen, Rose ain't got no chill. Taylor says she can get it her damn self. Taylor said, listen, damn it. Go get it your damn self, because I ain't got nothing for you, child. I ain't got nothing for you. Kane Corso says she isn't going to give anything to anyone else but herself. Selfish Rose. Violet says she needs a damn razor for those armpits. We're going to move on. Jen says 3 of them share the same zodiac, not sure the same month. I seen the video. I know the oldest one's son's birthday is in December with hers. Brett is in March. One baby. So the new baby is, she didn't say his zodiac sign, but Race is August because he just had a birthday. I think this month he turned 4. So Race is August. Now the second oldest son, I'm not sure his birthday. He's in March also. So we got a December baby. We got a March baby. We have an August baby. And then the little baby, since he's 8 months and we're in August, September, October, November, December. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So August, September, October, November, December. So the new baby is in December. So 2 kids in December, 1 child is in March, and 1 child is in August. Those are the birthdays. Rose is December and Brett is in March. It's a lot, but I was thinking in my head about what the hell she was saying, just putting different things together of conversations, because child, I've reviewed so much content, so some shit I just know about her, just like I know her birthday. December 12th is her birthday. Her birthday party is December 7th. So listen, I've studied the Rose. Butterlie says they're the internet versions of the street corner violinists. Oh my God, not the street corner violinist. Sylvia says, I cannot see her buying the older kids any presents. She needs to tell Brett to go get on the pole. Can y'all picture Brett on the damn pole? We're going to have a moment to think about Brett being on the pole. Can y'all picture Brett on the pole? Janine says she need to buy some damn common sense. Okay, on that note, I'm done playing with y'all for the night. Y'all done threw out where the $9,000 need to go. We have talked about where the $9,000 need to go and where it don't need to go. And we've all concluded that it don't need to be going on no plastic surgery. There's too much that they are in need of where that money can go. So remember, y'all, there's that Amazon gift list. If you want to participate in it, it's out there. It's in the description of the video that we reviewed. That video is titled The Truth About Our Struggles of Being in a Blended and Interracial Marriage. So if you want to participate, make sure you go over there, hit the link. There are 3 items down and they got about 100 more to go. So if you want to show love and participate, go on over there. But in the meantime, Rhoda is on a mission, 30 by 30, child, $30,000 by her age of 30. So between now and December, Rose's goal is to make $30,000. So right now, I'm saying we'll probably review that this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to come live tomorrow evening or Sunday. It'll be one of the days or both of the days. Child, see how my life's going to be set up this weekend. Y'all know I'm a mama and a wife. I got a lot going on. So, But I want to talk about this 30 by 30. 30 by 30. Will you be participating in the, what are we going to call this? The I don't know if is this the fun, is this a fundraiser we doing? Is this a fundraiser we want to call it? The 30 by 30 fundraiser? We might call it that. 30 by 30, 30 by 30 fundraiser. Will you be participating in it? Because time is of the essence. It's a lot that need to pop off in the next 3 months. We got surgeries that need to be paid for. We got a birthday party that need to be paid for. And it seemed like we got money for a new property that we need a down payment for. So there's a lot going on as we enter this holiday season. So Rose says, get your coins together and be ready to donate. She said, don't be a hater. She said, don't be a hater. Don't let Dana outdo you with the donations. Do not let Dana outdo you with the donations. So I thank each and every one of you. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you got that notification bell hit so you know when I go live, because you do not want to be late for class, because y'all know I jump in and I get started. So you know we're a no child left behind zone over here. I do not want any of you to be left behind. So definitely, if you're up in the AM, check me out in the mornings as I do my morning workout. I'll probably do a workout in the morning. Today, I did the walk and chat. I went to get outside and walk and chat today, but tomorrow I'll probably be back on it with doing my my schedule, my normal workout videos. So come join me over there if you're interested in getting fit and keeping it tight, just learning some things. So if you want to get right in the physical, listen, I got you. But if you want to get right in the mental, hey, come back over here in the evenings. Make sure you got the notification bell set so you know when I will be back. If you want to show me any type of love or support in a financial way, you can always super chat me, or you can send me a cash app. It's at the bottom of the screen, $speak50. But for the free, like, share, and subscribe. I'm a growing road to 5,000 subscribers. Let's get it, y'all. We are growing, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Listen, you guys watching my content, showing up on my lives, it just means so much to me, and it keeps me coming back. So as long as you all show up, I will show up. That's how it works. So if we got a damn drive off into the sunset talking about Rose ass like Brett was doing after Rose was going up to the men's houses, from what he said, to make some change, she would come downstairs and they would drive off together into the sunset. That's what we're going to do. Y'all, we riding together. I ride with you all. If you guys continue to ride with me, and together we are the scholars over here. We are the honor students. So again, I thank you all. I am Sheik from Sheik Speaks, and I will catch you on the next broadcast. Peace.